Look. Look, it's snowing. Can you see the snow, guys? Can you see? Well, that is... Look, see? Can you see the snow? Ha! Ha! I'm so excited, so guys. I love the snow. Snow more so I can go make a snowman. I love the snow. We don't get snow in New Zealand, well, we're in the mountains, but I don't live on the mountains, do you know what I mean? Oh, I never lived on the mountains. They said it was going to rain, they didn't say it was going to snow, just to show they were wrong once again. Wrong. Okay. Unbelievable. I've got one more then. Right, guys. We're going to start the FYP. Oh shit, ow, 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 ow. Okay. Right. Is it still snowing out there? Let me look. Guys, it's getting stronger. Look at the snow, look at the snow, look at the snow. Can you see it? Can you see the snow, guys? Can you see it? Oh my god, I love it. It looks beautiful. Look. I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe it's snowing. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, look at the snow. I hope it gets like really thick. Oh my god, I'm gonna go make a snowman. I don't know it has windows. No, I'm showing you the snow. There's no snow. Oh, we got snow in London, West London, baby. What's up, Ange? Look at the snow where I am. Won't settle too wet. I know. That's a shame. I get so excited, man, with the snow. Bloody hell, Kerry, that's a lot of snow, isn't it? Jeez. Guys, am I better now? Oh, there's not the snow as well. Oh, bloody hell. I don't like snow. Shut up. Shut up, Linz. You're jinxing it. Guys, we've got so much to play today. So much to play. I'm just getting into the videos. Right, how many people have got in here? Can everyone share the live, guys? Because I've got a really big announcement. Share the live. Morning, ODJ. Morning, Charlie. Morning, everybody. Can we also send all the heart me's? We'll have all the heart me's this morning. All the heart me's, darlings, yes. Snow answer, yes, share that. Hello, Corey. Corey, get your cash out and send all the heart me's. Share the live, guys, as well. Share, share, share. We will start in about 4 minutes. It's snowing. Oh, it's snowing, guys. It's snowing. Alexa, play It's Snowing Outside. Is there a song called It's Snowing Outside?
It's Snowing Outside by Stephanie Level on Amazon Music.
Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, Joe.
It's snowing outside and I don't know what to do. It's blowing outside and I don't know what to do. So I march outside.
Well, it's snowing here.
Head out the door and then I dance, dance, and dance some more. Let's dance. Let's dance.
Let's dance. It's snowing outside, guys.
Let's dance. It's snowing outside.
Share the live, guys.
I don't know what to do. It's blowing outside and I don't know what to do. So I march outside.
outside.
The gentle snow.
So because what if because I'll come off and it'll be gone. Alexa, stop. I love the snow. We don't get snow in New Zealand. So when I first came to this country, when I came to this country, I think there was, no, it was sunny actually. So yeah, the first time I'd seen snow, I was so excited. Thank you. And all that, you know, we've got all these tower blocks in this country. We don't get that in New Zealand. I don't know if you do now, but when I was growing up, you didn't get these tall tower blocks. I was like, oh my God, look at these tower blocks and all these, and all I saw was lights from the tower blocks. I was like, well excited. I was like, Dad, look at all the lights from the tower blocks. Oh my God, look at all these road lights. We don't get that in New Zealand, so we don't have road lights either. I'm not a snow lover. Oh, well, can we just have snow lovers in here, please? New Zealand gets snow, not where I'm from, no. That's the south of New Zealand in the mountains. I don't live on the mountains. I come from Auckland. We don't get snow in Auckland. Got rain and loads of snow. Oh God, guys, I'm hot now, guys. Is it sweaty? Oh my God, am I ill? I haven't got COVID. There. Why am I so hot? I've even got the window open. Is anyone else hot? Oh my goodness. But never get it down south. Thank you for the heartbeats, guys. I couldn't wait for winter. Now winter's here and I'm still hot. Right, should we get started with the FYP, guys? Turn the heater off. I haven't got the heater on. Oh, I did have it on this morning, yeah. You guys, you know me too well. Right, we've got so many videos to play today, guys. Right, should we get started with FYP? Thank you, Ellie. Thank you so much. Can we still have the little heart me's, please? Thank you. Thank you so much. Just keep going, sending the heart me's throughout the FYP, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Right, Alexa, play the BBC theme tune. I think yes. Alexa, play the BBC theme tune.
What do you want me to play?
BBC theme tune.
What do you want me to play?
BBC theme tune.
What do you want me to play?
BBC theme tune.
What do you want me to play?
Okay, EastEnders theme tune.
Here's EastEnders theme,
Yeah.
new BBC
He doesn't
TV
like the
version
BBC theme tune, I don't know why.
2009 by Simon May on Amazon Music.
Yeah. Can't stand my Alexa. I swear I'm going to replace you. Thank you, the roses. Tap and share the screen live, guys. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, everybody. Morning, Miss. Morning, everybody. I'm so excited. Oh, shit. Bugger is stopping. Oh, you bastards. Snow is stopping. Alexa, stop. Good morning, everybody. It is 8:13 on a Tuesday morning. I hope you're having a good morning, because I'm having a brilliant morning. It's snowing here in West London. Yes, it's snowing. They said it wasn't going to snow. They fucking lied to us. Yes. Anyway, welcome to the Delusive Exclusive FYP. We've got a lot to talk about today. But if you, like I always say, and I'll say it again, if you are easily triggered or affected, which you are going to be, please leave the live and go watch someone else. This is not a safe room. This is not a room to trauma dump either, because you have to pay to do that, because I'm not a fucking free counsellor, and I'm not even a counsellor. I don't want to hear about your problems, because I just don't care. And that's all I want to say. Should we get started on the FYP? We have loads to talk about, guys. Right, where do we start? Oh my goodness. Right. Oh dear. Don't say this phone is playing up. Wait a minute. Start again. Give me a second. I'm having a few technical difficulties at this moment, guys. Why is this not? Oh, let me restart it. Let me restart my phone. PayPal and get iPhone 17. Yeah. I've seen you some recordings on screen. Thank you, Laura. I've got so many to play, to be fair, and I think they're probably going to be the same kind of videos, but do not worry, I will get them. Hey, Smiles, you're right. Guys, I'm just restarting my phone. Are you doing a surviving today? Oh, we were going to do that every week, weren't we? No, I'm not going to do it today. No. Okay, here we go. All right. Hi, Danzo. We have a few technical difficulties at this moment, guys, so please do bear with us. We will get started. Let me just... All right, here we go. Who's that? Thank you, Charlie. Okay, now we've got it. Right, let's go into what we're going to play first. Right. Okay, we're going to talk about Alpha Bar. Shall I shut that window for a sec? So I didn't do the FYP yesterday, so I don't know if this was yesterday's news. But it says this happens 2 minutes after a big speech about wanting a change. So this is an argument with Alpha Bar and her mother.
No!
You're giving them exactly what they fucking...
You are, you're shouting at me.
not.
Just leave me in
No,
peace.
this is
I wish I
home.
lived on my fucking
This is my
own.
home.
I wish I lived on my own.
So do I!
Yeah.
This is my home, but fortunately they all got fucked up, didn't it?
Yeah.
So turn it off now!
Oh yeah, they're gonna love that, aren't they? Shouting at me, aren't they?
I don't give a flying fuck about any single one of them. They're not in my life. I couldn't give a shit. They're nothing but vultures and snakes. You turn that live right off now.
Fine.
You turn it off then.
Well, get out my face.
Turn it
Get
off.
out my face and I will.
No, I won't get out your face. This is my living room. Turn it off now.
That sounds like mine. Is it gone blurry? Because I feel like I've gone blurry. One sec. What the hell is happening today, guys? That's it. Yeah, I feel like that's my mum. That sounds exactly like my mum. You know what I mean? I feel sorry for Alpha Bar, I really do. I mean, she does have an addiction to TikTok, doesn't she? I don't know if that probably gets on her mum's nerves, you know, because I don't know. She goes in her room, doesn't she? So she's very similar to me, where she just sits in her room, minds her own business. She's on TikTok all day, and she's got a mother that's a bit of a drag. And oh, did I just say that? Oh, sorry, that I wasn't meant to say that out loud. But anyway, so that's what that seems to me. And I think the reason why Alpha Bar's got problems is she's got a mother like that. How do we vote? How do we vote for what? She was in the living room. Oh, was she? Well, I don't know why she goes in the living room. Do you know what I mean? Because I think if you're on TikTok, this is why people always go on about me sitting in my room all day. Oh my God. But that's because I don't want to walk around the house on TikTok. You know, I think my mum deserves to have privacy. You know, you get what I'm saying? And she'll have no privacy being on TikTok all the time. She doesn't want to be on TikTok. But, however, if she wants to get on TikTok, you know, but she has been on TikTok, but that's her own doing because she's come into my bedroom knowing I'm on TikTok. So, yeah, I do feel sorry for Alpha Bar. I think she's got a lot of issues and I think it does start with her mother. I really do. Live Fest or something someone said. The Live Fest, it doesn't start until for 15 minutes. Countdown to Live Fest. What's that got to do with anything? Is that what she's doing? Can we have some gifts for the Live Fest as it started? It says on mine 15 minutes. I think you can vote. Oh, how do you vote? Yes, you've got to vote. Tap into it, guys. I don't think it starts till 50 for another 15. Or was that 15 hours? I think that's 15 hours. So, it doesn't actually... Yeah, so can we have all the fuck the heart me's, guys. Can we have the festival gifts? Because I think you can still send those. You can. Who hasn't started yet? Get votes in ready, top corner to collect votes. Yes, you got to vote. And what are the gifts? Let me have a look. What gifts are you meant to send? You meant to send life. Thank you. I don't think this is a big gifting one. This one. I think it's all the live festival things, isn't it? Invite creators to join, follow, swipe through the event, top videos. It doesn't actually say. It just says anything that's got live fest on it, I imagine. But you can still send them now, I think. I think you can still send them. Thank you, Tina. No option to vote on mine. I don't think you can vote yet, but you can still send the festival gifts, I think. Yeah, but get ready. Yes. Right, let's play the next one, guys. Where are we?
This just in.
What's this one?
TikTok is undergoing surgery to remove a witch's broomstick from his rectum. His mother, Maria Doherty, was arrested at the scene after admitting to beating Doherty unconscious with the broomstick, then promptly thrusting it into his arsehole. She said she'd had enough of all his lies and deception and could no longer tolerate him ruining defying gravity for everyone. Maria was released with a round of applause from the police. Doherty is expected to make a full recovery, unfortunately. We'll have more on this story as it unfolds.
Oh my God, for God's sake. Can I also just say, because a lot of people keep referring to Alpha Bar as a he, I don't know what she identifies as, but I assume she is a trans woman. So, and I don't understand why people keep calling she a he. That is transphobic, because I have done some research, and you don't actually have to actually transition or be on any hormonal medication to be identified as a trans. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're living as a woman, then you can identify as a trans without having all the surgery, because that does make sense, because some people are scared to have the surgery. It's expensive. Could be many reasons why you can't, you just don't want that surgery. It is very confusing, but I think with a cross-dresser as a man who dresses up in women's clothes occasionally, but a trans woman is someone that lives as a woman, regardless of whether they're going to transition or not, or use hormonal medication or not. I think that's the difference. EQ needs to be told this. EQ does know this probably, but she, I feel with EQ, thank you for the heartbeats. I think with EQ, she feels that she's gone through that transition, and then she's gone through hell and back. She's got this big journey, and maybe she does feel that how can you identify as a trans when I've gone through the surgery, I've gone through hell and back, having all of that done, blah blah blah, and you've just come along and put some women's clothes on and have called yourself trans. So I do understand where EQ is coming from. Do you know what I mean? But, however, I don't know why people keep calling Alpha Bar a he. You know what I mean? She is a she, and I've never said she is a he. I think that's, I don't think that's nice. That doesn't live as a woman, though. I've seen her bedside table. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's the same with Mama Kaz, though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You will call her a female, but she hasn't transitioned either. Do you know what I mean? So let's then go on to the next one. So Lucy discusses the negativity towards her. I have noticed that Lucy does get a lot of negativity about her. I don't know why. I don't watch her. So, but yeah, let's have a look at this video.
Negativity, all this BS, all this stuff. It's just pushing people to come over and see me. So that's the reality of it, But we're going to keep going, guys. We're going to hold our head up high. Because that's what you do. Because the fact is that the dream that you have for your art, for whatever your goal may be, is bigger than whatever may come your way. And that's the reality of it. So we're just going to keep pushing on. I was only on yesterday in the morning, and I've woken up to a load of videos that I've been tagged in of some people saying terrible, horrible things, just being really nasty. Never even spoken about them. They're all blocked. Big up, darling. Thank you for everything, guys. Yeah, I was only on yesterday morning. I've woken up this morning and I'm getting tagged in loads of stuff. you know, I mean, good morning, pal. It's a funny world, this social media stuff, isn't it? It's very strange. I mean, I haven't been, I don't know if there's been other things going on. I have no idea. I haven't been on here. I spent time with the man who loves me. You know?
Guys, what do you think? Are you Team Lucy or not? Why is this looking a bit... I don't know what it looks a bit blurry. Are you Team Lucy or not? Can we put a little poll up? Does this look blurry? Right, okay. Let's put it... happy face, you are. Sad face, no. Because I don't know, because she hasn't done anything to me. Oh, God, why is this Irish election? This comment at the bottom. So bloody annoying. What the hell? You can't put your little poll up with this bloody comment at the bottom. It's bloody annoying. So what you're not Team Lucy? But why? What's happened with Lucy? Can you explain? Because I don't watch her, and I know she doesn't seem to get involved in drama or anything like that. She doesn't seem to get involved in all that. So is it just you just don't like her? I mean, what's the reason? No, she's so arrogant. Is she? In which way though? Final thing for me was Life Fest. What happened with the Life Fest then? She has a bad attitude. Does she? But what happened in it though? Where she speaks to poor singer. Okay, but that's no reason to not like someone, no? Oh, I don't like about she's saying. Up herself, all right. I must say, I'm not going to have to watch her a little bit to make my own mind up. Do you know what I mean? I mean, she doesn't really say anything about me, you know what I mean? So, can't stand her. Oh, really? Oh. She's false. Yeah. She tries to ram her music down your throat. Oh. Yeah, so she does get a lot of negativity, doesn't she, Lucy? She's not very likeable. Don't like her myself. Oh, I'm going to definitely have to watch her and make my own decision because I don't really watch her, do you know what I mean? So I've watched her a couple of times. I didn't really think anything of her. I thought, she doesn't get involved in drama. She just does her own thing, you know? People she don't like it. Oh, right. See, with it as a singer, thank you, Lindsay. As a singer or anything like that, you've got a rejection, you know, is that the right word? Rejection is like, you got to be, you know, you got to accept it, criticism, so and rejection, you know what I mean? And you got to just keep pushing on because it's such a big competition. She's a nice person and is she not? What has she said that's made you think that? Okay, she might come across arrogant and she's throwing her music down your throat, but what makes you think that she's not a nice person? You know what I mean? Has she said something? What's that? I think she only goes on because TikTok sick of her whinging for being treated unfairly. Oh, so did she actually get Live Pro, did she? Oh, but to get Live Pro, she must have a lot of support. You know, because isn't it about gifts? People gifting you for the Live Pro. She's so rude to followers. She's Team Frankie. Oh, yeah, we don't like her. Okay, no. Yeah, I get it now. No. Well, is she now? She expects everyone to like her. Oh, yeah, okay, I don't like her either. I don't like anybody that accepts, that agrees with violence. Yes, and we will be speaking a bit about the Frankie situation as well. I don't really understand this app, I really don't. You've got so many people that say violence is not the answer and blah, 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 and you've got a man here making a lot of threats and, you know, not for the first time on a social media platform, and everyone's saying, you know, praising him, saying, well, it's Corey's fault because Corey wound him up. So what if that was you know, outside of TikTok, outside in the real world? You know, is someone going to have an opinion on him, or is, you know, is he going to do something and someone's going to confront him? Is he just going to punch him in the face? You know what I mean? People, this is a whole, this is a brilliant, the thing about social media is have freedom of speech, yeah, and actually having an opinion. Right. Now, I understand that we will be talking about this after, actually. I understand Corey wound him up and he's a bit of a sod for doing that. I get that, right? But there's still never an excuse for violence. And you know what I mean? There just isn't. It's an app. You know what I mean? And if that's how you're going to get on this app, then you shouldn't be on this app. I mean, this is not the first time with Frankie. This is a few times now. So if you just take Corey out the equation for 1 second, yeah, this he did that to me, and he also did it to my supporter. Thank you, Kathy, and went for her looks, and all because she had an opinion on him. You know, she wasn't violent towards him or wound him up in any way. She had an opinion, and he went for her looks, and that's a few times now. So I don't understand why people are praising Frankie, saying, "Oh, go beat Corey up," and big up for him. Because what if you had an opinion against Frankie? Would you be saying the same thing if he turns around and says, "I'm going to come and beat you up for having that opinion"? That's the whole thing about this app. You can have an opinion. Now, yes, we all know what Corey is like. He likes to wind people up, and that's what he is, and he should know that, Frankie, and just take it with a pinch of salt. You know what I mean? He's a 35-year-old man. Corey is 25, 27. You know what I mean? He's 10 years younger than him. You know what I mean? And he even Doc Shaw says, listen, I'm not supporting Corey in a way where I don't think it's right that he's wound him up in that way, okay? He has wound him up, he kind of pushed, I get it. But, however, Frankie has been like this with a few people now. It's not just Corey. Do you get what I'm saying? That situation, I get, right? But he could have said it in a very different way. Instead of saying, "I want to come to your house and beat you up," he could have just, you've lost your argument. Why can't you argue without having to use violence? You know what I mean? And say it verbally. Go to the police, report them to the police, whatever you want to do. But there's no excuse, right, for saying on here that I'm going to come and beat you up. There's just no excuse for it. There's no need for the aggressive behaviour. You can clap back without violence. Exactly. There's no need for the aggressive behaviour. Clap back without the violence, because he's lost his argument. And he sat there saying he's going to the police, after calling his father, an ex-police officer, a pig, and that he was going to come for his father. Next minute he was saying he's going to report him to the police. Well, I can tell you, Frankie, you have no leg to stand on, love, because you've made many threats on here. So if anyone's going to get arrested, it's probably be yourself for what's it called? What's it called? Oh God, what's that word? Anyway, So yeah, he like how he's going to the police. Yeah, I mean, and he made threats. What they're going to do? Arrest Corey for winding him up, for making something up. You know what I mean? It's social media. People need to get a grip, I think. Malicious communications, that's the one, yeah. So, threatening behaviour, and that he's a person that's going to be arrested. And he said that he wants to change. He's been in prison 5 times and everything else, and he wants to change. But I don't see him trying to change, because I see a man that will explode at the most smallest thing. I had an opinion on him. Remember, all I said to Frankie, and this is my opinion, and was I don't understand why people would want to go to someone's house and beat them up or something like that. I think I said, I can't remember now. I said, it's an app, I don't get that. All of a sudden he's going, threatening me, saying he's going to come and smack my face in, to a woman. I don't think it was a slip up. I really don't think it was a slip up. I think that's the person he is. Yeah, so if I said something to him off TikTok, yeah, say we had some kind of row outside in the street, right, forget TikTok, what is he going to do? Would he hit me? I 100% think he would. Yeah. Corey did wind him up, but I think he's got something to hide. That's my opinion, I'm entitled to it. And I'll say why, because he got so mad. Thinking that Corey knew his information. And I just think if you're been in prison for 5 times for beating up men, like he said he has, fair enough. He'd probably gloat about it. Come on. Yes, I've had a few fights with men. Yes, I've been to prison. No biggie. But he reacted in such a bad way, thinking that Corey had all this information on him. So I do think that there's another reason as to why he went to prison. That's my opinion, and that's because of his reaction. Corey called his bluff. You know what I mean? And God, did he react. Look what happened to Dave Duran, prime example. Yeah, but people gloat about going to jail. And Dave said this himself, and I totally agree with him. There's nothing great about going to prison. There's nothing to gloat about. You've got caught. You know what I mean? You didn't get away with it. You know, he was probably someone's girlfriend in prison. He fully showed himself last night. Yes, he did. And you've got to remember, listen, Corey's not this... I'm not saying Corey can't fight. I don't know about anything about that right? But Corey, he's a young guy, right? Yeah, he winds people up. But he's not a big guy, you know? I mean, Frankie's a big guy, isn't he? You know, he's tall, quite, you know, bulky. So, you know, I just don't understand why you can't just go and pick on someone your own size kind of thing, innit? You know, he seems to keep going for the I don't even like to say weaker. Well, you know what I mean, don't you? I've been to prison 11 times. Oh, really? Well done. Couldn't even say it off TikTok. But this is what I'm trying to say to you guys. You need to get this into your head, right? Right. Violence is never the answer, right? And you've got all these women supporting Frankie that's actually been in a DV relationship, yeah? Where should we say the same thing? Well, maybe you deserved it. Because that's what you're saying about Corey. This is what these women are saying about Corey. You deserved it. You know what I mean? And these same women have been in this DV are actually praising Frankie, saying, go get him, go beat him up. You know what I mean? It's very, very odd. But that's, like I said, this is a great thing about TikTok is you can have freedom of speech and you can have your opinions, yeah? But that no one has the right to go turn up at your house because your house is where you feel safe. You should feel safe. But people might take the other attitude and say, wow, be careful what you say on social media because it could end up coming to your door. You know, the only thing that's going to come to your door is the police when you get arrested. You get what I'm saying? Let's just not be stupid. You know, when you're threatening on social media and saying you're going to do this, and then you turn up at that person's house, the only fool is yourself when you get caught and you go to jail for that. You get what I'm saying? So that's not clever, is it? I do think how he speaks to his missus. Yeah, but we are going to get to that. Right, okay. Let's play the next video. This is Court Assassin. The followers are the take your family and kids with you. I don't know what this is about. What Court thinks of her own race.
Take your family and kids with you. That's what I say to people like that. Who do they think they are? Damn Skippy, I said that shit. Got no time for dregs of society like that. Spit on people like that. Yeah, come to this country, yeah. They want to pick at a girl and fucking guys and what someone kids look like or what they wear and all this shit. Sick of it. Yeah, sick of it. Like inbred shit. They're at the bottom of the food chain, man.
Well, what does she mean by inbred? Why is this camera going a bit funny?
Wait a second, are you full Pakistani? Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Can you not tell?
Sarah, right.
No, I thought you was white.
Let me see the next one.
My name's
It feels like it's blurry.
I didn't know that.
Wait a minute, it's a bloody thing. So what's the charger? So I was going to say is, I agree with her to a certain extent, actually. I don't know. I mean, it's the way she says things, isn't it, really? But one sec, this camera, man. So I don't know if it's just blurred. Give me a sec. Keeps going funny. I agree it's out of focus. Is it better? Hello?
It's not your phone, camera part on the phone and then take it away slowly.
Alright, take what from my camera.
And then it all focuses back in.
Alright then. Okay, thanks. Okay, bye. Yeah, so I kind of agree. I mean, it's the way Court Assassin says things, right? I'm a little bit similar, to be honest. I agree with her. I'm just going to sit like this. I agree with her to a certain extent because people do come to this country, and I'm not from this country. I'm from New Zealand. They do come to this country and actually do criticise the way this people live in this country. As what we wear, the politics, all of it. Do you know what I mean? And so I do agree with her to a certain extent, and I do agree, because a lot of people do complain about this country, and they're not even from this country. I'm not from this country. You have every right to say, well, if you don't like it here, leave, go back home. I don't think it's a racist thing to say that to anybody that is complaining about this country, but people have got into their heads to say to someone to go back to their country is racist. I don't believe that's racist because it could, people think immigration, right? People keep thinking it's to do with colour. You could say I'm an immigrant, do you know what I mean? And I'm white. I don't think it's a racist thing. If you're going to complain about this country, you don't like living here, you want to slag this country off and blah, blah, blah. I know sometimes we do say things about this country, but if you're constantly, and you really don't like it, you don't like this country, you don't like the people, you don't like our way of living, go back to your country. You know what I mean? Go back to your country. And if you are from this country, go to another country. I don't believe that's racist. That is just saying if you don't like it here, then you can leave. And you have every right to say that to me when I keep complaining about here because I don't live here. I'm not from here either. Do you know what I mean? And I do feel, I sometimes, even though I do sometimes, slag this country off, don't get me wrong, I do like the government. We all can say that about the government, right? It does insult me. For someone that's not from this country, that comes into this country that has such a big problem with it, because my parents are British, you know what I mean? So I feel like you're insulting them because they were born here. Do you know what I mean? So I do get a little bit insulted about that, Stick Angie on the next boat. Yeah, stick me on the boat. Oh, please do. It'll take me a while to get home though. They won't, though, because of benefits. Yeah, well, I don't know if things have changed now. Have they not? The benefit, this is a very soft country. You know what I mean?
Have you?
But that's Labour for you. Are we under Labour? Yeah, there you go.
No, what?
So, don't get me started on Labour. Oh, if people don't like our country, to go, we welcome everyone. Exactly. If you're going to criticise the way we live and dress and what we eat and, and all of that, you don't have to be here. And that's what really does bother me. Even people that were born here, it makes me mad that they slag this country off. Because I slag it off sometimes, don't get me wrong. More the government, you know what I mean? And I think we all have a right to comment on the government. That's freedom of speech, you know what I mean? But I just don't understand, people that are born here and they keep going on and on about this country. And I just say, well, you can go to another country, do you know what I mean? I know that you're born here and things, but if you don't like it so much, why don't you exit? Stop sitting there whingeing about it. Leave. But you probably won't because you probably sit on goddamn sponging off the government on benefits. You're allowed to be proud of this country. You know what I like about America? They fly the flag, the American flag. We're going to make America great again. Apparently that's racist. Some people will see that as racism. How is that racist saying you want, it's not about colour, it's about, let's make America great again, fly the flag. But people see that as racism. It's weird. Absolutely weird. You're funny, aren't you? Thank you. Insane, isn't it? Absolutely. So I do agree with a certain extent, do you know what I mean? But I think it's just the way Court Assassin says it, do you know what I mean? So what's this about? CA gets rightfully bananaed. Sorry to all the Pakistanis who have to listen to this. Oh, we'll come back to that. For God's sake. Oh, I want to play this. This made me mad.
Here is my parcel, darling. I don't actually know who this is from, but I wanted to do a video to open it on live. Absolutely, sweetheart. So let's have a look at what we've got in here. I'm a nightmare when it comes to opening up these boxes. Oh my Lord. Break my finger. Whoa. Sorry about that. Yes, it's given me a vase stank. Fuck for that because I thought I was going to have to put it in the pink jug again. Right.
So the flowers come from Matt John. Someone said just put my hand over this because it does keep going blurry. And then take it away. No, it hasn't done it. That way. So I don't know why it's not doing it. Take it away. Yes, it has done it. This is from, she got flowers from Matt John, and Matt John comes onto my platform. Matt John, where are my flowers? I'm still waiting for them, because I love flowers too. Share the live to Matt John, because I love flowers.
Darling. Oh, I think they're like strapped in 1 minute. Oh, darling, they're like literally strapped in. Why do they have to strap everything in? Oh my god, these are amazing.
Oh,
Roses,
piss
darling.
off. And you can piss right off too, Matt John, because you're not welcome in here anymore until I get my flowers. Yeah, right.
So yeah, good luck to
So I want to play this. This is because I was speaking about this the other day. Is CLA with what happened when she got arrested for racism? You know what I mean? So here's a.
everything. So yeah, good luck to them, darling. I'm too hot, man. Like, as in, you know, with the police and all that. Don't forget, I'm on bail, man.
Matt John. Hello, Matt John. One sec. This it keeps coming out of sync. This bloody. There you go. Matt John. We're just all wondering where my flowers are. Yeah. Is this you, Matt John? Just want to ask you if it's you, because it might not be. It might be another Matt John. Let's ask him. Is that you, by any chance, sending flowers to CLA? I'll send you some. Matt John, you better send me some, because I love flowers too. No, can you send me some chocolates instead? Because flowers kind of die. You know what I mean? And chocolates you can eat. Thank you, Matt John. Right. We're going to get some flowers, yes. Right, so she is still on bail. Yeah, so there you go, guys. For when she got arrested, she's still on bail. I don't think anything's going to happen to her. She gets a slap on the wrist or something. But, yeah. Big box, though. What do you mean? I've already played that video with the Matt John sending CLA flowers and not sending me any. Yeah. Where's mine? Oh, the gift you gave me. Yeah, so let's carry on, guys. I love this one. Yeah, so I look forward to those flowers, Matt John. If you don't see them in 4 days, guys, can we block them? You bastard. I'm only joking. No, I'm not. This one's funny, man, look. Oh my god, it's Delusive Angie 1.
Cocktail. This is a chili mango, ready to drink, 13.5% cocktail. And it says here to shake well. Okay, sounds like a good idea. And it also says that it is a spicy margarita cocktail made with premium tequila, vodka and mango. So, as it is a margarita style cocktail, I'll be using my margarita glass. So let's see how this pre-made cocktail tastes. Ooh, look, there's a fly in my drink. Please don't drink it all. I don't want to have half a drink. So, here is a Buzz Ball chili mango cocktail. Cheers. Yes, it does taste of mango, and it's got a slight kick of chilies, so you know, spicy margarita. I'm getting no lime, which I do miss. In my margaritas, I love a hint of lime, and I'm not getting a huge amount of tequila. I'm getting a lot of white spirit. You know, when I don't mean the white spirit used for cleaning.
People are saying that to me. What the hell? It's for it.
If I was drinking this on a park bench.
Right. So anyway, this is Robert England. Robert is going to do another Creators House in Liverpool to talk about Marcus M's.
me back. I'm sorry that you've been messing about with multiple different fake accounts and shit like that. But I am real. I am real. I will tell you this. I don't use filters. I don't use fuck all. I will tell you the truth.
Yes, we know that, Robert.
I'll be totally honest with you. I made a big mistake of going to a creator's house in Liverpool, but I'm going to another creator's house in Liverpool, and she said she'll make me really welcome, so I'll be going there in the next few weeks. So hopefully you can see a different side to me. I'm also going out of the country to see another creator who's offered me accommodation tonight.
Yeah, that's my feeling.
It's out of the country as well, and we're going to make some proper, real good content so I can come back and show you some good stuff.
You know what I think, right? It's a bit out of, it's always this phone. I don't know why, what's going on. So I do that. Seems to, has that worked? I don't know why it keeps going out of focus. Right, so I think, right, because I think Robert's, and I like Robert, but I think he's upset because Em says it doesn't want to see him anymore. And I do believe that if Em's phoned him today, I do think that, I do think he would go there and see her. I think it's because she doesn't want to see him. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I believe. Insulation. What's this one? Seen that one.
She's a racist. She's a really big racist.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play that one in a minute. So yeah, I think that Robert's just upset that Ems doesn't want to see him. And he will be running to her, I think, if she phones him. I think, you know, he loved the fact, he loved her company, he loved the content, he loved the views. Do you know what I mean? I think that he's not getting that anymore. So, you know, he's probably wanting to make content with someone else. And, you know, I don't know. I think he's hurt. Won't be EQ, yeah. He broke down yesterday after talking about his partner that died. Oh, did he? Yeah. Well, that's sad, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I do feel for him. I really do in regards to that. So let's move on, guys. This is Corey. Corey gave advice to some who gave for the first time. I've not played this already, have I? But let's listen.
She called a black person, what was it? An orangutan. I would laugh if I was you. I'm not in front of 450 people random.
No, but it's just a bit random, isn't it? Orangutan.
Oh, Alex Brigham as well. You need to avoid him. Basically, the guy's a peddler.
Like an actual pedo.
I can't cope. Wait a minute. This bloody phone. It keeps going out of sync. Piss off. That's it. I honestly can't cope with Corey. Can we rewind that?
She's a racist. She's a really big racist.
Yeah.
She called a black person, what was it? An orangutan. I would laugh if I was you. I'm not in front of 450 people random.
No, but it's just a bit random, isn't it? Orangutan.
Oh, Alex Brigham as well. You need to avoid him. Basically, the guy's a peddler.
Like an actual pedo, or just everyone just...
Yeah. He goes on live. He's an actual... What he does then, right, is he breathes. He breathes, and like, he goes live, and you can't see his screen, so it's like a blank screen. And he goes live, and that's all you can hear is this. Yeah, it's very creepy.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, I honestly...
Into football.
Am I into football? Do I look like I'm into football?
You're not?
Do I look like I'm into football?
Everyone's into football who I know. Might be. What you into? Come on, what you like do? Like a Corey like?
Let's see what...
I'm not really that ass.
Okay, well, Sobriety Jack, he used a carrot in you-know-what place. On live.
Fruity guy.
Fruity, absolutely.
Fucking hell, go on, mate.
What do you mean, go on? Ugh. Carrots go on your bloody plate, not on your warthog.
Everyone's different.
Okay, Brandon, I don't know what you're into.
I honestly can't cope with Corey.
As well, guys, thank you ever so much.
Honestly can't cope. This thing, I don't know how the phone is. I'm trying to do this, what Charlie just said to do. But it's still out of sync, isn't it? Keeps going, I don't know why. The front. Why do I wipe the front of it? It's not. It's a. Oh, it must have been the front. So anyway, let's go into the next video. I honestly can't cope with Corey. He does wind people up, but people know what he's about. They know what he does. Do you know what I mean?
The truth will come out, and it will all be outed, whether people have...
Okay, I'm not going to play that. So, I will play this. This is Robert, right? Because I didn't do the FYP yesterday, guys, so this might be yesterday's news. But Robert says that Ems has ruined his life and he will now expose her.
Cameras on, whether they come to in or whatever, I will tell you the absolute truth. Cross my heart. I've also got people that can back me up on these things, and I find it quite disturbing that she can't even accept me. So I've tried to have it out with her online, but she won't accept me because she knows I know the truth.
The truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she can't accept the truth, and that's why she's chatting shit with Brett.
Yeah.
Don't look bothered. Does his face look bothered?
I think the best thing to do in your own time, Robert, is just go. Listen, I'm telling you, go on your own live in your own time, and you say what you've got to say about it. That's the best thing to do.
I've got nothing to answer for, Jimmy.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but she's saying a lot of things against you, so obviously you've got to answer for yourself, haven't you?
Well, that's what a misogynist does. That's misogynistic traits, unfortunately. Whether she wants to live with that for the rest of her life, which I think she will do, because she's never going to get out of it, because that's what misogynists do. And misogynistic women can be really hurtful and painful to single, lonely guys. And I've spoken to many people tonight online about different issues connected with that. But I shall be going out with the full, whole truth very shortly, and I will be probably outing things. Well, I don't like to do that kind of thing, but what it is, I've been destroyed. I've had my account taken down. I've lost all my diamonds. I've lost all my money. I've lost so many things. I've lost family. I've lost friends through it. It's endless. It's endless about what's happened, and it's only a matter of time, Jimmy. There's the truth.
You know what? I just think it's doing it again. Bloody hell! I don't know why it's out of sync. I think he's just hurting. I don't think she's ruined his life. I don't mind Robert, but I don't think she's ruined his life at all. You know, him saying he's lost family, he's lost this and he's lost that because of her. That's nothing to do with her, though. That's his choices. He made that choice to go and see her. He didn't have to do that. He made that choice. So if anyone's lost family, that's due to his own fault. That's his responsibility. I don't think you can blame Ems on that. You know, he decided to go and see her and all that. And you know, I think the only person I don't know if she's talking about him as much as he's talking about her, but she, you know, he's definitely, you know, hurt the fact that she's just kind of just pushed him away, and the fact that he wants her on the platform. You know, he just wants the content, I think, and he loves the views and all that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what he's about. And yeah, like I said, I think he would be running there if she phoned him today. You know what I mean? But yeah, saying she's ruined his life, no. He did that himself, if that's the case, because he's made those choices. You have choices in life, do you know what I mean? And doing an exposure and stuff, I don't think you can do an exposure. We all know what Ems is about. She exposes herself every day. So I don't think there's anything we don't really know about her, to be honest. And even if he does expose her, you know, it's going to be he said, she said, if he does come out with something that we don't know about. Now, I don't know. I don't mind Robert. I don't. And I can understand him feeling the way he's feeling. But he must know what she's like. This is what she does. You know what I mean? So, and I think that's his own doing. You're grieving. Yeah, he is grieving for his, 100% grieving for his, was it his ex-wife and things, yeah. He needed somewhere to live. Yeah, but he could have walked away from her a long time ago. He chose not to, do you know what I mean? So that's no one else's fault, do you know what I mean? So we're going to go into the next thing, and this is what I want to talk about, the Corey and Frankie situation. Okay, so I'm going to get the... So basically, I haven't got the live of mine, but Corey came on my platform and said that he's got information on Frankie. He's done a deep dive on him, and he's done a DBS check and blah, 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 and that he knows something about him, basically. Thank you for the gifts, guys. So Frankie, you know, went absolutely crazy. And was it on my live when he said it? No, I think it was on his live, yeah. I hope I've got that video, actually. Do I have that? Yeah, I think I might have it. Hopefully I do. So he went crazy about it, saying, you know, he's committed something, you know, illegal, doing this deep dive on him and things. It turned out that Corey was on the wind-up. Thank you for the help, these guys. Corey was on the wind-up. He didn't do any deep dive or anything like that. But anyway, this is Frankie's response.
For violent offences.
Yeah, we know.
What? Put them up, bro.
Nothing's been failed on.
That I haven't just told people his dates. You absolute weapon.
Weapon.
You sausage geezer, man. I swear I'm so angry because it's on an app, you know.
Oh, hello, yes,
I'm not arguing with my mobile.
And you, Gemini, you can stop calling me Bruce Spokestalk.
I'm going to the IPCC. Your daddy's finished. I hate pigs
My
anyway.
dad has nothing to do with
I
it.
hate them.
That has nothing to do with it, sorry.
Your dad is finished. Whether or not you're lying, I'm going to purposely make this my personal goal.
Do it. It's good. I thought he meant in a different way he was going to finish his dad, but I suppose he's thinking that his dad's looked him up. I think he's looked him up. Do you know what I mean? That's probably what he's thinking his dad has done as a police. It's phone man. I think what he's trying to say is he's probably thinking his dad's looked him up as a police officer.
You keep running around this app saying, my daddy is a policeman. Good your dad, bro.
Wait a minute, Corey.
And the whole police force.
He's not a police officer.
You do not want this with me, bro. You can have it on the app all day because you'll sit in some junked up junkie's box that don't see grass daily.
Frankie, I don't do drugs, by the way. Yeah, is that better now? I don't know why it keeps doing this. Yeah, I don't do drugs, Frankie. Yeah, it's alcohol. It's an illegal drug. But I said this last night, I'll say it again. I'd rather associate with someone that drinks like I do than someone that's been in prison for 5 years, for 5 times. Yeah, I wouldn't want to associate with you because, yeah, you're probably dangerous if you've been to prison, jail for 5 times. But 5 violent cases there. So...
We'll do it online.
Angie, what are you been taking?
About your trainers, bro.
I'm nothing fine with this room.
You ain't going there with me, bro. Trust me.
That's a new one, Angie. Jump up, junkie.
Retired Frankie. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. You can't be doing that shit. Honestly, I swear on my life, my missus has just said to me that I have my own DBS in the garage.
Go on then, go show it.
And I'll show you all anyway.
Yeah, go on and show it.
Just cross out my address and all that.
Yeah, show me then, hurry up.
But listen, Corey, I'm telling you that if you have got it, bro,
I have.
please go
In hand.
right now.
In hand.
Because you know the only thing in my eyes, yeah? People punching people up, doing all that shit. The only thing in my eyes is a wrong un that comes to children. And me, I don't move like that. Never have, never will.
So what you stick me
Just
back
show it, bro. Show it, and all it's going to come across is a couple cheeky man in boozers got lippy, and they got whacked out of it.
Oh, you're such a liar.
Try and come on this app and try and have a little chat with people, try and be cool. But there's little divs like you. Little divs like you.
You can't hide as fucking big as you are.
Oh, trust me, man. I don't know what else to say, man. But listen,
Somebody's got something to
I
hide.
didn't even come live. I was chilling. Yeah. You're saying you're lying about your name. How am I lying about my name?
Your name's not Frankie.
Stop here, my name on the back.
Oh, wow, a t-shirt for ID.
I've got my name on the wrist.
t-shirt for ID. Fuck off.
Fucking idiot.
Oh, this is TikTok for you.
My name's tattooed on my wrist. I know it's a silly tattoo to have, but...
Right, guys. My t-shirt says represent.
I'm gonna go, boys. I just need to tell ya, Corey Wild.
My name is Represent.
Corey as Corey. They said no hot talk. They said no bad man talk, and they said no for no TikTok.
Okay.
Message me and we'll meet, bro.
I'm not meeting you.
Message me and we'll meet on my mum's grave. I will come meet you.
Sorry, you're not my
Turn
type.
the camera on. I'll turn
You're not my type.
We'll put it down. You won't even last one shot, bro.
You're not my type. Sorry.
You weapon.
Weapon.
Yeah.
Corey's a weapon.
Oh, before I go, bro, listen, I'm making this my mission. You have just said, you actually said you've done it illegally as well. You're fucked, bro.
Oh, yeah, I am.
So wait a minute, he's fleeing the police, now he's going to the police.
Yeah, it was weird. He started calling the police pigs and about his dad. He hates the cops. The next one he's going to report Corey to the police. It's hilarious. Oh my god. One sec. What is it? Okay, I'll just have to keep doing it every now and then. So let's get the bit where he's on. I think when he goes to on Pearl's platform. Here we go.
Oh, I'm sure I've just seen Frankie. Where?
Yes, people.
Oh, he's there.
Frankie.
He's here.
Yeah, I'm sound, man. You know what it is? I just said to him, show my DBS. I've been jailed 5 times. What? He gives a fuck. Punched a few people up, man. I lost my mum, I lost my head. He's next. He's next.
No, when you lose your head, you lose your head. This bloody... I don't know why it keeps doing it. One sec. When you lose your head, guys, you lose your head once. You don't lose your head 5 times. You know what I mean? Once there's an accident, 5 times is deliberate. You know what I mean?
And he's over there now saying, I'll give him my address before.
Frankie, don't...
Tell him to meet me halfway and I will knock him out his trainers. What?
Listen, you haven't recording you, right? So with your little responses, what you have give back recording you, but you haven't threatened him in no way. But why should he be digging into your private life when you wasn't
he's not allowed. I'm doing a report right now.
Yeah.
Amy works in this, used to work in this.
Can I just say, someone said on Veston 3 times, that's actually 7. Let me tell you something about that, yeah? There's a huge difference between being arrested and going to jail, yeah? I was arrested and it was NFA all times, no further action, yeah? Yeah? He went to jail because he beat people up. There's a difference. Yeah, mine was actually self-defense. That's why it was NFA. Very much different. And it wasn't actually all for fighting, actually. It was only twice for fighting. The rest is none of your business. But like I said, yeah, there's a difference between being arrested, because when you get arrested, you're still innocent, yeah? Innocent until proven guilty, yeah? I never went to court. Frankie went to court. He was found guilty and put in jail. And another thing... You know, how he even threatens women.
He's fucked. I've got a recording now saying he's illegally got my information. Yeah. Now let me tell you now, if he has, anyone recording this, show it, and then everyone will see that, yeah, I was violent when I was younger, yeah, and I'll still be violent now. I just choose not to be. His little weapon is playing with the wrong geezer. I'll finish this dickhead, trust me.
Yeah, so you got Pearl saying, well, you've made no threats. Are you actually listening to the same thing? He's actually said he's going to go to Corey's house and all this over a wind-up. It's pathetic and petty. You know, he should have calmed down and think, oh, it's a wind-up, oh, yeah, little whatever. But to make over something that he's probably hiding something, let's face it, because that's a reaction, isn't it? Because I think a lot of men will say, yeah, I've been to prison 5 times for beating up men, so what? You know what I mean? There's definitely something more to it, because I've never seen someone so affected over his some information that someone else has about him. Do you know what I mean? I just know it's also the Dave Duran situation. People were picking him up about in regards to the Sobriety Jack situation as well. Right? I don't understand this app, honestly. Why people praise violence? You know, I just don't understand it. And then you got all these women and all these, been through DV, been through whatever they've been through, You know, I mean, should we say the same thing? Well, you deserved it. He's saying that about Corey. Well, Corey deserves it because he's mouthy. So, in a TV relationship, you get a bit mouthy sometimes. Do you deserve to be hit? You know what I mean? I don't understand. These are the very people supporting this. Frankie has not just done it to Corey, though. He's also said it to me. And I will replay this video as well at the end, okay? He's also come onto my live, and because a woman had an opinion about him, he went for her looks. You know what I mean? He is an aggressive person. Forget Corey for a second. He's done it twice, 2 other times. So him sitting there saying he wants to, you know, live a peaceful life, or get off TikTok, because you'll never have a peaceful life on TikTok if that's how you're going to carry on. I'm going to go beat somebody up off TikTok, do you know what I mean, over something so pathetic. Because it is petty what happened. It really is. Take to real life when it's only an app. Yeah, take to real life when it's only an app. That's a good thing about having an app, really. You know, people say, well, don't get mouthy, but then you're taking people's freedom of speech away. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't understand it. So let's go into the next one.
Like a big man.
Wait a minute. Let's go to the next video, guys. Now this is when Frankie goes on to, and I find it. Here. So Frankie goes on to Corey's live.
I didn't say dangerous things about Frankie. You could
You said that I never went to jail.
But the word dangerous never fell out of my mouth. You said you went to jail. I said no. And then you admitted on the live you went to jail 5 times. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Frankie. You admitted that, not me.
Yeah, I do admit it. I talk about it on my live. No,
you want to be a criminal, that's fine, but it's got nothing to do with me.
Corey, listen, I've come a long way.
Someone has said, right, if you give it, got to be able to take the consequences. Lovely jubbly, right? So can I ask you a question, right? Say that you're in a relationship with a guy, right? Okay. That's it. That's a stupid thing. Say you're in a relationship with a guy, right, and you give it to him, you get a bit mouthy or whatever it may be. Do you deserve to get punched? So, you know, if you give it to, you've got to take the consequences. So is that what you're saying to me? Because I used to wind my ex up a little bit. When I wind him up, I used to think maybe I provoked him. You know, did I deserve to get hit then? Because I provoked him. Yeah, if I was mouthy, Angie, I expect to slap. Wow, so you're agreeing with that, Vanessa, though? That if you're with it in a relationship with a man and you get mouthy, that you expect to slap back. You guys are fucked up. No wonder you've been in a DV relationship if you think that's acceptable. No wonder you stayed with the man. I have no sympathy then if your kids get removed. If you think that's acceptable to get mouthy and to be slapped, and you got children and you wonder why your children have been removed. What the hell? Depends. Wow, you guys are really fucked up. You know what? Can I just say something? I don't want to hear about people's DV relationships from these people here. I don't want to hear it. You deserve to get your kids removed. And I will say it. I'll say it again. You deserve to get your kids removed. And I'll tell you why. You're sitting there saying, right, it depends on what you say to a guy for him to react and hurt you. So you're basically saying it's okay. That it's okay, right? If you get mouthy with your partner, you're going to expect a slap. Wow. Yes. And then the same women are sitting there wondering why the kids get removed. That's disgusting. It's never okay, ever, ever, ever for a man to hit a woman. It's never okay. You should be able to get mouthy as much as you want. You know, deal with it in different ways. You know, get mouthy back. But there's never, ever an excuse for violence. And you're basically saying that you deserve to get hit if you're mouthy to your partner. You know, I don't know these women, man. Sorry. I can't even speak to you at this moment. Let's just move on. That shocks me. And what shocks me as well is that women that say that if I hit a man, I expect to get hit back. That also shocks the hell out of me because... Well, why can't he go to the police and report it to the police? Why does he have to raise his hand because you've hit him? You know what I mean? I'm not saying a woman should ever hit a man. I'm not saying that either, because that does happen as well, where a man's in a DV relationship. But what I'm saying is, 2 wrongs don't make a right. You say it all the time. So if a woman hits him as a man, he has no right to hit her back. You know, he can go down the legal routes, couldn't he, and report it, walk away, could do many things. You don't hit back, and that's just it. Wrong on both. Yeah, it's wrong on both sides. 100% it's wrong on both sides. But, you know, like we all say, 2 wrongs don't make a right. If someone hit me, go report it to the police. That's the thing. That's what you have to do, isn't it? Unless you're at self-defence, it's very different. I mean, Corey needs to accept what comes, as he was bigger enough to give. This is the thing, though. I don't agree with that, because this app gives people freedom of speech, right? And we're not always going to like people's opinions. That does not give that person a right. I had an opinion, and Frankie said he was going to smash my face in for it, for having an opinion. And that opinion was, I don't agree with people going knocking on people's doors. You know, you can't do that. I don't agree with it. This is why this app is great, because people can feel safe with having an opinion, freedom of speech. And people say, well, you wouldn't say it to someone's face. Probably not. People probably wouldn't do that. But that's a good thing about having an app. You can voice your opinion without being physically attacked for it. It's called freedom of speech, and people should be entitled to that opinion without a reaction like that. Because, like I said, my opinion, and look how he reacted. You get what I'm saying? 7 self-defense charges. I didn't say 7 self-defense charges, Liam. Yeah, a lot of them were false accusations. Yeah, I never actually said they were all for fighting. And I never ever said they're all for self-defense. I said all of them were NFA. I didn't go to prison. I didn't go to court. Okay, because I was innocent. When you get arrested, you are innocent. Okay, it's only when you're charged in court, you know, and found guilty, that you're guilty. There's a big difference between getting arrested and going to jail. I think a lot of people have got arrested for things they have not done. You cannot sit there and say, oh my God, because I was arrested 7 times, I must be guilty. You cannot say that. Because in the eyes of the law, I've been found not guilty. Not really not guilty, because it never went to court. It was NFA.
I was a criminal, yeah. I lost my mum and I turned bad ways. I'm a good guy now, yeah. But that's past this. What I'm saying to you is, people always say, oh, Corey doing this, Corey doing that. I'm not on this app enough.
Kate, don't accept anybody else.
I'm not on this app enough to be going back and forth, yeah. I only come on an evening. What I'm saying to you, if you really have a problem with me, which you really seem like you do, well, let's meet up. I don't know why you're laughing, bro.
Because it's just funny. How old are you, Frankie?
35.
You're 35 years old.
I am, mate, yeah.
You've threatened to smash a woman's teeth in.
No, Corey, hang on. Well, if you're going to go through things... If you're going to go through things...
You spoke first. I will speak now.
Okay, go on.
You threatened to smash Angie's teeth in.
Yep.
Then you said that you were going to drive to my house and sort me out, whatever the hell that means.
Okay, regarding the Angie thing, yeah? I said it, I did say it, and as soon as I said it, I was fucking disgusted in myself. And then I put a public... And he hasn't apologised to me. Then she done a post, I commented on 2 of her posts, and she deleted both of my comments.
That's a lie. That is a lie. He never commented. How no one saw the comments that it was meant to have made. It was meant to have made. I've gone to my box, he had many times to do that, gone into and apologised to me. But no, he went onto Miss Red's platform, as you remember, think back, went onto there and said, I apologise for everyone that's been affected with what I said, but I don't apologise to Angie. That is what he said. I apologise to everyone else but her. That's what's, and he had a time to see it. So for him to say, as soon as he said it, he felt sick. He shouldn't have said it, right? But yet he slept on it. The next day went on to Mr. Red's live and still didn't even apologise to me for it. He meant every word what he said, okay? Because he never apologised. And then he to say that I made a post. I can't. Did I make a video about it? I could have made a video about it, but he never ever made a comment. No, not one person saw that comment because he's a liar. He never, ever made that comment and apologised. Never has. So he's a liar. He apologised to those affected, not Angie. We all heard it exactly. So we had time to sleep on it. Yeah, when he felt, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that, and he still did not apologise to me. So why? So all of a sudden he's put in one of my videos, made a comment. I blocked him. How did he make a comment if he was blocked? You know, I only unblocked him recently when it was the there was some beef with, I can't remember, with someone. I can't remember when he came onto my platform. But yeah, so he's a liar. So let's go back.
Apology doesn't take it back, but I haven't done it since. I've never got Frankie since.
Sorry, can I just reply to Kelly? She says, so you don't tell people to go and get a rope. Kelly, go and get a rope. Go on, carry on, Frankie.
Yeah, so I apologise to Angie, and I've never gone for her since. Yeah, I did say it, and I apologised. My apologies.
You did call me a crackhead, Frankie, so you have gone for me. We've just literally played it. We've literally played it. No wonder you went to jail. For fuck's sake, you're a bad liar. Well, actually, saying that, I do come with receipts.
I wouldn't open the door, Adele. No, I'm not that stupid.
What I'm saying, listen, turn the comments off for a minute, bro. What I'm saying is, if you really hate, listen, I did put a video out saying, come meet me, blah, blah. I haven't gone for you ever since, because I'm not invested enough in this app. But what you're doing is putting things on an app where people are going to think different than me, where I'm not that guy.
Well, you showed yourself you are a criminal.
I'm not a criminal. I have been a criminal.
You've been to jail 5 times, you're a criminal.
Corey, this is what I mean about you, bro. See the way you're talking, you wouldn't have this energy, bro.
So, you know, the funny thing is, TikTok, people love criminals. It's weird behaviour. You all love someone that's come out of prison. I don't get it. I really don't understand this app.
Oh, Frankie, you're boring the shit out of me.
I ain't got no more to say, Corey. Listen, mate, I will get you back.
Nothing but death.
I will get you, you fucking pussy, man.
Sorry?
I said I will get you, you fucking pussy.
Oh, you're gonna get me now, are you?
I am, yes.
Oh, come on then, big man.
You fucking little brat.
Oh, is that it?
Corey, we're over an app, bro. What do you want me to do, you little weapon?
Oh, well, you've got my address, bro. Calm down, bro.
Hey, listen, your address isn't your address. You rented it in 2021.
Hold on, Frankie.
You rented it in 2021.
Frankie, I'll give it to you now. You ready?
Yeah, Bailey Street, yeah?
Number 2.
Yeah, it's not your address, bro. Stop lying. There's 10 minutes.
I can confirm if that's so. Well, actually, I won't confirm if that's not for me to say. Why is this doing this phone? Ah.
You're not your
address and you're now, love.
Oh, smash your face in, you little weasel.
Range Rover outside. Can't miss it.
Listen, go suck your mum that you used to beat up. I'm going to get you, bro.
Oh, I didn't used to beat my mum. Sorry, Frankie. Oh, he's off. He's off skis. Bye, Frankie. Oh, bless him. Oh, bless him. He knows my address, guys. Show your door. I'm not going downstairs. Run through, he's coming for you. It means he'd have to leave his house, guys. Bloody hell. Anyway, he's blocked again now, so he ain't coming back in here. He's having a fucking cloud chasing episodes from me and...
So, and then I just jump in the box just to say that, listen, he has never apologised to me. He had many times he has got into my box once before. He could apologise. He could apologise on Corey's live to me just then. He has not apologised to me. He is a liar. Right. Let's go. Let's move on anyway, guys, because it's already 9:30. Right, so we've done that one. So what's this about? I don't know what this is about. Oh, okay, we've seen that with a Frankie.
His dad, through a relative. Yeah.
It's people what they believe on TikTok, man. He was on the wind-up.
Wow. Oh, can you imagine? That's... 1 second.
Frankie can hear this.
It's all right then, go on. Well, you can imagine, can't you?
It's illegal. It's illegal to have anybody else's court documents.
It's only illegal if you've actually done it.
or anything, it is illegal.
These women are really stupid.
Wow. He's Frankie now. Wait a minute.
Oh, that's when she puts them in. Okay, let's go.
You know what it is? I just said to him, show him looking like a big...
That's it, guys. Okay, let's go on to the next sim. Listen, with the Frankie situation, right? I mean, you see, listen, let me play you the video, what he said about me, okay? Can we put trigger warning, guys? Now, where is it? One sec. I'm trying to find where it is. Let me just find it. Oh God, where is it? Wait a minute. I'll try and find it. Guys, has anyone got that video? Is it that one? Yeah.
Yo.
Morning.
Listen, anyone screen recording this, send this to Angie. I've just tried to get in her box, yeah? The black tooth bastard. I'll punch her fucking head in. I swear to God. The tramp, tell her to suck a dead dad about putting videos about me. Anyone in her chat as well, I'll meet anyone and punch her head off.
Frankie, come on.
So, there you go. So, that's you can't have an opinion when it comes to Frankie. And Frankie did mean every single word, because he still has not apologised. He is a liar. Absolute liar. Made a threat towards me, spoke on my dead father, okay, never apologised, and now he's gone for Corey, yeah, because Corey decided to wind him up. It wasn't that deep, you know what I mean? It wasn't that deep. You know, he could have just maybe waited a little bit, found out it was a wind up, but no, instead he's decided to make threats, yeah, and you got all the women in there saying, oh, they never threatened, he never threatened Corey. Are you okay? Are you hearing something different to me? He threatened many times he was going to go to Corey's house. That is a threat. Here is Corey here.
Bestie.
Hey,
what are we going to do tonight? Because I know we planned yesterday, so what are we going to do tonight?
Bloody, I can't cope with you, Corey. I swear to God, I can't cope with you.
You've made a fucking monster, Ange.
I have? What the hell?
Listen, guys, honestly, my dad, right, is nothing to do with any of this. But if he wants to run with that and report him, that's fine, because we've got nothing to hide. But all I done yesterday was because he was going and going and going, I lit the firework and he just went bang. And that was him. That was nothing to do with me.
Do not forget, this is not just Corey he's gone for. He's gone for me. He's gone from one of my supporters. It's body shamed her, going in about her looks because she also had an opinion on him. You cannot have an opinion that he doesn't like. If he doesn't like your opinion, he starts making threats. So just take Corey out the equation for a second. What about me? What about my other support he went for no reason, because we had an opinion on him.
Angie?
Get a grip, man.
Angie, can I just say something?
Yeah.
I wasn't meaning like a man hitting a woman. I meant like if I was giving another woman like really bad attitude, they're going to say to me in real life even, you're going to get a slap in it. And I'm thinking if I can't back it, then I'm going to get a slap. I don't mean it in a relationship. I've been in a DV relationship. I don't condone what I went mad about Frankie. And I defend you all the time, and I don't agree. That's not what I meant. I meant Corey, right? He does wind people up, so.
Yeah, I think it's sorry.
With the Frankie bit, yeah, I get it. Do you know what I mean? But he does wind people up.
How are we a liar, TikToker? Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to react the way I did.
It's fine, Angie. I understand, because obviously we don't have a lot to type in, and I type really fast. So I miss a lot of spellings as well. So I'm sorry if I've offended anyone. That's not what I meant. I meant it as a
it just winds me up. You know what I mean? people that defend violence, and there's
No, I don't defend violence, Andrea. Not at all. I don't at all.
People
honestly.
people got into the attitude to take the consequences if you're going to mouth off on an app. That's the whole reason. There
Oh
isn't.
no, that's not what I mean. But if you're like constantly mouthing, then I think people are going to get the backs up. That's what I meant. Like they are going to take it off the app. Like DG's took it off the app, hasn't he? When Birdman
No, I
gave
do
him.
apologise.
Yeah.
I get a bit not when it
No,
comes
no, don't apologise. It's my fault because I was typing too fast. And I didn't mean it, Angie. So that's all I need to say anyway. But thank you for having me in the box.
Oh, thanks, Vanessa.
Thank you,
You're
darling.
What are you going to be up to? What are you going to get up to today, Corey? I'm scared.
Oh, I've got loads planned.
Oh my God, please don't say Frankie's involved in it.
Oh, I got a bit of Frankie, a bit of the P, got a bit of the I. Oh, I've got it all planned, darling.
Who's the I?
Oh, sorry, I meant the A. Sorry, that was the accent I was putting on.
I'm blacking him out. I'm not even going to mention him anymore because he's getting
All right, okay, all right. Well, he's off then.
You can do what you want, whatever you want, but I'm just going to not give him that oxygen that he's desperately wanting. Because he went on his platform the other day saying that he got his platform from having the beef with me. So that's what he's doing. So that I thought, that he loves the beef, the weirdo. Oh, you can do whatever you want though, but I'm just not doing putting him in my life on my FYP. He needs you. Yeah, he needs me. He loves the beef that we have. It gives him views.
He's a horrible, horrible man. I don't know where he gets off thinking he can threaten women and then threaten to go to men's house. Like, who does he think he is? If you got,
I don't know, Frankie or Alex?
Well, both of them are big bully boys.
Yeah.
But Alex wouldn't leave the house to go anywhere. But Frankie, I don't know who he thinks he is.
And it's not just Corey. He went for my supporter. They had an opinion. Started going in on her looks for no reason. So anyone that has a negative, an opinion about him, which we should be entitled to have, right? We all do it. Right? Shouldn't be making threats. Get off TikTok. We can't handle it.
We live in a country of free speech. If he doesn't like that, go and live in a country that's communist.
That's what people saying, but it's your consequences, for mouthing off. This is the whole idea of having an app where you can feel safe about having your freedom of speech. You know what I mean? And that's all it is, whether it's right to wind someone up or not. It's an app. Get over it. You don't, it's like anybody, yeah? You've all got opinions, right? All of you in here got opinions. If it's an opinion that some don't like, can you imagine him saying, I'm going to come to your house? You know what I mean?
But this is the thing, though, right? Ange, you know my address. You've sent stuff to my home. Yeah. That is my address. I don't care whether you want to confirm it or not. It's my address. I'm not scared of some...
I know. That wasn't for my place to say, that it is. You know what I mean?
But I'm not scared of some fucking, backstreet gangster turning up on my front door. I ain't asked. If anyone turns up at my house, you can bet your bottom dollar the police will be called. I'm not going to open the door to some thug. Absolutely not. And okay, fair enough, I wind people up. All right, if you don't like my wind up, block me.
Yeah. People know what you're like now. Do you know what I mean? They know that that's what you do. I mean, this is why he's gone to jail for 5 times, because he gets caught. There's nothing to gloat about being into jail 5 times, by the way, because I sense he likes to gloat about it. You got caught, love, Frankie. There's nothing to gloat about. It means you're stupid.
Thank you, Andrea. There was such a clear thing when somebody is able to roll off the tongue so many threats, you just know that they're hiding something. And that's all I done yesterday, was just put a little fuse out there and waited for him to go and blow. And that's exactly what he did. He blew straight away.
Exactly.
And he was like, oh, yeah, I've been to prison 5 times. It's like he needed to admit it all quickly before I outed it.
Listen, I know that you can be a wind-up sometimes, and I know that sometimes you push, and people are like, for God's sake, Corey, stop, blah, blah, blah. But still, the only person that's in the wrong is him, because it's not just you, it's other people that have had opinions about him that he goes for. It's a lot of people, it's a few people now, and he hasn't even been on set that long.
Well,
people say a lot of worse things. No one has a right. This is your home. You feel safe. No one has a right to decide to come to your house or threaten to come to your house.
Exactly. It's freedom of speech, and we are allowed it in this country.
Yeah, well, to a certain extent. And what Corey did was wind someone up. He didn't break the bloody law.
No, exactly. But we're allowed to say within the limits what we want to say.
Yeah. Corey didn't threaten him or anything like that.
If he got so worried because Corey put something out there and he had to react to it, well, that's his true character.
Let's face it, Frankie has something to hide. If he didn't have anything to hide, he wouldn't have reacted like that.
Exactly.
Like,
And I wouldn't worry, Corey, because Alex, he threatened me a year ago and I'm still waiting.
La La Lips, me telling somebody to swing from the rafters, is that freedom of speech? Yes, it is. It's my protected right.
I believe it's freedom of speech as long as you don't incite hatred. To say swing is also a figure of speech. You know what I mean? I say go swing for it. Go swing for your money. It's a figure of speech. It's not literally go and swing. That's how I see it anyway.
Exactly. Swing from the rafters. If you meant it a different way, you would have said, hey,
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Ollie, if you're so triggered by me, just block me. I'm not asked. I don't care. You are not in any way, shape or form thinking that you can tell me what I can and can't do with my life. You didn't birth me. You don't pay my bills. You don't sleep with me on the daily, darling. So unfortunately, please forgive me, but your opinion as a commenter on TikTok is not on my high priority list. So I'm sorry, Ollie. Swing from the rafters.
Fucking idiot. Oops, I didn't even mean to want to come in. I'm doing my diamond dart. I must have pressed it by mistake. I'll stay though, if that's okay.
Oh, yeah, no, that's problem. No problem. But at the end of the day, you know, like I said, I say it again, he's got something to hide. Simple as. I don't care.
Look how fast he jumped to his defence yesterday, Ange.
If you've gone to jail for five times for beating, you know, club fights, you know, that's nothing. No one's going to think anything any less of you. But the way he reacted was, oh my God, he knows something. He's got, you know, he knows the truth. That's how I saw it.
Well, I like watching Corey wind people up.
I enjoy doing it.
I love watching you doing it, so...
It's Angie's fault.
That's not my fault. I didn't ever say anything. Hey, Lynn.
Good morning, you bastards.
What's your opinion on the business?
Oh, 10 minutes, Ange.
Yeah. Nick would be happy if someone had told you to sing for rafters. It's a figure of speech. If he had said go and get and actually go and unalive yourself,
Thank you, Andrea.
You know, I would get that. Someone else said that to me as well. Yes, and they supported it. No.
Angie, I find it absolutely hilarious how Corey triggered him that much. He kicked off. He has got something to hide, definitely. He's done something. I think Polly's to a woman, me, you know. Because he seems that type of guy.
He were very reactive, weren't he? He jumped straight on Corey straight away. Very defensive.
Yeah, and I didn't understand that.
No.
I mean, as if Corey literally went and got his CRB check.
Morning,
I
he
haven't got
actually
the
believed
energy,
him.
Linz. I didn't get out of bed till 10.
It's a sign of a guilty man, if you ask me.
Of course it is.
I just don't like men that make these threats like this on an app, for God's... I mean, some people say, well, if you're mouthy, you know, you're going to have the consequences. But this is your house. You're meant to feel safe in your house. This is an app where you are entitled to have freedom of speech. If you don't like it, go down the police route or do it in any other ways. Do you know what I mean? Don't bloody start making threats. That's where you lose the argument.
The thing is, Angie, he's priding himself for having a life off TikTok and he touches grass and all that shit, but yet he's the one that's more affected by it, wanting to go to, like, people's houses and that. Like, you get shit all the time. You don't fucking threaten to go to the house because it's not that deep. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
If you went
hilarious.
to somebody's house every time they mouthed off, nobody'd be on TikTok.
It's good that you stood up to him, though, Corey, and you didn't back down, because that's what he does. He intimidates you, so you feel like you've got to back down. But it were good that you stood up to him and showed him that you're not scared.
I'm not scared of some fucking backstreet thug.
Well, I mean, what country do we live in, Corey? A lot of these people think we live in some bloody, I don't know, what country. We live in England, man. We have a police system here, you know. You can't just go and kick people's doors down. And no wonder he got to prison 5 times, because he got caught. You know, 5 times. You know what I mean? What's he going to do? He's made these threats. He's going to go and get prison the 6th time. You know, there's a police force, man.
He's even pinned the comment. He's even pinned the video what he done on Corey, like saying that he'll come and slap him up and stuff.
Exactly. If you've noticed, right, him and Pigham and all the rest of them, and even Pearl, if you look through their videos, whenever they mention me, their video goes like semi-viral. But then all their other videos are shit views. They've got to be mentioning me. It's weird. I'm enjoying the obsessions. I've got 2 very large men with big egotistical manners threatening to come to me, and I've got a woman who sells camel burgers who really is obsessed with me being a rent boy. I think she wants to purchase me.
I thought what was funny last night, Corey, is he was moaning that you'd lost weight on the Manjaro, and he's been taking it for 3 months and hasn't lost an ounce. I think that's why he's so angry at you.
What? Is that why he was complaining last night?
Yeah, when him and A were on about they're going to meet up and rub bellies. He's like, yeah, he said, yeah, he's lost weight on the Manjaro, he said. I've been on it for 3 months and haven't lost anything.
Oh, well, maybe he's stopping his stuff in the front end and stop speaking so much shit and you'll be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
And I have to say, Auntie, that Tracy with the glass put me sick last night.
That's disgusting. Like, why would you even talk about that?
They had kids watching because some man put his kid on and he's in the chat now, Craig. You let your daughter listen to that filth. Disgraceful.
Exactly.
And then Pearl had her grandkids in the other room that have got thin walls and they could fucking hear it as well. Bloody foul.
What she did with the glass in the cricket bat is disgusting.
And her husband would be rolling in his grave thinking, oh my God, she's letting out our dirty bedroom secrets, vile.
That was disgusting.
She even went and got the cup as well, did like the glass, didn't she? Like to show people.
Yeah, and it's definitely the same one because they don't come like that no more and it's Pepsi glass. Way cheap. What about a Coca-Cola one?
Oh, I see that A1 got bananaed.
Did he?
I think it was only for like 10 minutes or something. Because I think someone just sent me a message. So I think
Angela, you know exactly what you're
blaming us
doing.
for it. He's blaming the cult for it.
No, you're on your phone. You've been using them bots I sent you. Don't lie. Thank you. I like that.
It's like Sticky Vicky's, Anna.
Yeah.
It's Sticky Tracy.
Oh, Tacky Tracy.
Oh no, guys! Basically, this is what happened. This is hilarious. So he got bananaed, came back and blamed the cult, and then got bananaed again.
Oh my God!
Did he? That's class.
Why does he think that everybody's that invested in him?
But you know that video, Ange, that you showed of me, the video of me and Frankie last night?
What about it? Yeah.
Have you seen the comments on it?
No.
Where people are like, watch nobody pull up on Corey. Corey's just wished him nothing but death. And watch nobody pick up on that. So I commented back to one going, I wish you death. And then she went, I'm calling the police. I said, okay, the number's 999.
Yeah, that's not a crime to wish someone dead. By the way, it's not. What is a crime is trying to telling someone to go and unalive himself, and but you'd have to keep. Do you know what I mean? That is, I think it is, isn't it?
Some Just Craig guy wants you to box him.
Craig.
Some Just Craig, yeah.
Oh, he's the one who's
to wish someone's dead. It's not a threat, by the way.
That's Craig, whose daughter was listening to the conversation about the glass.
Oh, God.
Craig is not in the box. Craig, do you want the box?
Right, I was going to keep my mouth shut until Ziana mentioned my kid, right? Why the fuck do you need to bring kids into every fucking
Why the
conversation?
fuck would you have a listening to Dirty
Ziana,
Tracy?
shut your fucking mouth, right? Because you're bringing my daughter into
disgusting
it. I can
Craig.
be what the fuck I want when my daughter wants to come on screen, right? So, see, when they came on and they were with Beryl, I listen to you because you can't have a fucking normal conversation, can you? And Angie, you've done this before, right? I was in a box before and you were talking about somebody's dead mum. My daughter doesn't have a fucking mum, so that affected me. So see when you are all sitting there poking the fucking bear, people are going to react. Will it be about fucking domestic violence or will it be about somebody's mum? Yous are the ones that are sitting there bored yesterday and decided to poke somebody to get a reaction.
But you
so
agree
why
with
the
it,
fuck?
do you,
And then
Craig? Do you agree
Gianna,
with it?
you've came on here the day and mentioned about my daughter. My daughter came on.
What about when listening to Dirty Tracy?
What if it happened with your child when she's older? Do you agree with that? Do you agree with violence?
No, I'm not.
Oops. Sorry, unmute yourself, Craig.
I'm not agreeing with Frankie done. He reacted in the wrong way. I don't know Frankie. I don't know Pearl. Pearl was the first time I was in her box yesterday because I'm friends with Michelle. That was the only reason. When my daughter came to that camera last night, my phone got turned down because I know there was a lot going on. But my daughter wanted to come up because she has no fucking female influences in her life.
So she come up to show everybody her elf, and it got turned down because I heard all the swearing. So then he come at me because my child was on screen. I can do what I
How
want
old
with
is
my
your child, Craig?
What?
How old is your child?
Why is that to do with anybody? It's no to do with anybody.
God, I'm asking you a question. Is she an
Right,
old
and I'm
one?
saying, Angie, it's got nothing to do with anybody. What?
Is she a grown-up child, like 17, 18?
No.
So she's a child, a small child.
Yes.
Well, children shouldn't be on TikTok live.
It's a fucking 13+ app. I can do what I want with my child. If my child sits here and feels lonely because she's missing her mum every time, and she's hearing women on the hangway saying hiya, Lacey, or that, she's going to come and say hiya.
That's not the
But
right
the fact
way
is,
to do it.
Yana, you're sitting telling me what to do is fucking wrong. Yet again, yous are sitting there poking bears so somebody reacts.
We're talking about bad parenting, and I don't think a child should be on TikTok live.
Right, that's your fucking decision, Angie, but you don't have kids. I can do what I want with my kids. My son is 13-year-old.
If you put your kid on TikTok, we're allowed to have an opinion because you put your kid on TikTok. We're allowed that.
What? How have you allowed that?
We're allowed to have an opinion.
Right, and I'm allowed to do what I want with my fucking
So
child.
why are you having a go at us for having an opinion?
Right, why is Gianna bringing up my kid because I'm sitting in the chat trying to
so
have
she
my
shouldn't be
opinion?
on the app at all, just Craig.
How would they know? I don't give a fuck. My son's 13-year-old and he stays away from this app because he's old enough to know what goes on. My daughter comes on and just wants to sit and see fucking, oh, look at my teddy, look at this, look at that.
Craig,
you have all brought something up that affects people.
Yeah, Craig, to go live, you've got to be 18 though. Even though it's a 13+ app, you have to be 18.
It don't fucking matter. What about people that bring in their babies? It's their decision. You're the adult, you're the one that makes your decision. So if I want my daughter to come on and be happy and say, oh, Dad, I want to show people my elf, then she's going to do it. Because I'm going to make my daughter happy and name it or what. My daughter hasn't got a mum, my daughter hasn't got a fucking family. So when my daughter comes up to me and says that she wants to do something...
It don't make sense, Craig.
How's it not make sense, Sienna? Ken what? Fuck the lot of you, man.
Because you're letting her listen to Dirty Tracy. That's not being like, it's all right, we're going on holiday, first holiday, we're going to go and watch Sticky Vicky's daughter, and now you wouldn't do it, would you?
Out the box. Did he get kicked?
No, I don't know what happened to him.
I don't know what happened to him.
Like taking your kids to Benidorm to go see Sticky.
Right, I'm sorry, you're allowed an opinion. If you put your kid on TikTok, and I've always said don't put your because they'll be the first one to complain when people screen record it. You know, I'm not like to screen record. I'm not, but this is TikTok, and I don't think kids should be on TikTok. We're allowed an opinion if you're putting your child on TikTok. Especially listening to that shit last night.
For people's information, Sticky Vicky's dead.
My husband. And I checked.
Do you know the thing is, what Angie, people is going to have an opinion because he put his child on when Tracy was talking about that foul stuff about sticking a glass up her. So people's going to say something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with you, Craig?
Angie, my husband passed away last year, and I would not allow my kids to have male role models of the men on TikTok.
I'm sorry to hear that, Nikki.
No, like the thing, but I wouldn't put them on TikTok to have.
You know, Nikki, people saying don't mention kids, but you're bringing your child on TikTok. What do you mean? Were you allowed to have an opinion to say that wasn't appropriate? You bring your child on TikTok when dirty was it named Tracy, whatever, is talking about bloody a Coke bottle.
What people don't realise is when they do the app, when they like signing up to the app. There's actually there is a child section, and if you put your date of birth in, it will take you there. So there's no need for a child to be going on a parent's their parents' account. So if your child's got a tablet or something and you sign up to TikTok and you put their date of birth on, it takes you to another side of TikTok where there's no adults on, and it is actually for children. 13 plus.
I just don't understand when people say don't mention children, you can't mention children. Okay, yes, I get that, but you can mention children when you think, well, actually, this is not okay what you're just doing here, putting your child and
Angie,
inappropriate.
Can we get him back in the box? I'd like to talk to him.
I don't think he's on. I don't think
he's in the comments.
In the comments now, he's trying to say turn his volume down. Look, fuck did it.
Yeah.
Angie, do you know what it is? It pisses me off, you know, like when we have an opinion on like bad parenting and they're like, why are you mentioning kids for? Why are you mentioning kids?
Like child.
So that's an excuse for you to allow your daughter to sit and listen to fucking Tracy talk about sticking a
oh
cup
my
for her.
God. Then you got people saying, oh my God, someone screen recorded me with my child. And I'm like, well, okay, I'm not saying that's right because it's not right that people do that. It's a weird thing to do. However, that's your responsibility because you put your kid on live. You know what this TikTok's about. God knows who else is screen recording it. You know what I mean?
I don't even turn on my camera and I wouldn't have my child. Sorry, Linz.
Oh, no, it's all right. I was just saying there's always screen recorders regardless.
Linz.
Did anybody call Tracy?
Mother figure when you pick people like this up, are you nuts?
But they were quick enough to say that Lynn's brought her child to the riot when it never happened. And they put that all over the TikTok.
Lynn's is a terrible mum.
But did anybody call Tracy for what she was doing? Did Craig
What did Tracy say? Can somebody tell us?
People just said don't bring up the dead, but Tracy brought up the dead. She said my husband's passed away now, but this is what we used to get up to in the bedroom, basically. Disgusting. Tracy had been turning in
So
his
she
grave.
literally got a pint glass, a Pepsi Max glass or something. Oh, sorry. She got a Pepsi Max glass, and she said that basically her husband stuck it up her, put a torch on his head, and then he was like looking inside her fluff.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
You don't know, Corey?
And then she
I didn't even
It
more
was about
bloody
7
DAY.
o'clock, 6:30 that she was saying all this when kids ain't gone to bed yet and they're all listening. Disgusting.
Ah, that's disgusting. She's a screw loose.
I'm
You also
surprised
said,
Craig
Lala,
did
she did it with a
so.
cricket bat as well.
A cricket bat?
Oh, yeah, and she put a condom on so she didn't get splinters.
So now
Oh, she needs a cricket bat to the
No.
fucking head.
When Craig is coming up saying it's no one else's business, you're really wrong. It's everyone's business when you're putting your child and having your child listening to that shit.
Because if you're a responsible parent, you'd say, I'm going to come off now because I don't want my daughter listening to this.
If adult chat, yeah.
Oh, he did say that. Oh, that's fair enough. If he
No,
said
I'm saying
No,
that's
he
what he
never
should
said
have
that.
done.
He said, I don't care. I can do what I like. It's my daughter. That's when people were saying, don't put your daughter on the screen.
But do you not remember when you were small?
You know what? Also, Tracy is knowing his child is it, and she's still coming out with that stuff.
Yeah. But like, do you remember when you were small, Angie, and your mum might have a friend over and you'd be told to get out of the kitchen that there's adult talk going on? Like, it should be the same, you know.
I don't talk in front of kids.
Craig,
I never
you
have.
need to come up, and I can kick people out so no one interrupts you, and then you can have your say if you want to.
Drop me down, Angie.
Angie, you can kick me if you want, babe.
No, that's all right.
But she's talking about it at school today.
Hmm?
She's talking about it at school today.
Oh, stop.
Oh, yeah.
Like, whenever I've got TikTok on, I've always got my earphones in so my son doesn't hear nothing.
I won't even come in when my son's around, even though I don't show my camera. I won't even come in, do you know?
I'd want to
Excuse me, sorry for asking, but what's happened?
And a torch and the volume turned down. What was he going to explain what the woman was showing a glass and a torch for?
What's in the box?
Straight talker, what was that?
What's that? What's actually happened? Sorry, I've missed it.
Just Craig was in Pearl's box there yesterday and he had his daughter on the camera and apparently there was like really inappropriate things being said. I didn't see it myself, but basically he's going mental saying, why are you talking about my kid? But it's not that everyone's talking about his kid, they're just saying how inappropriate it was for his child to be on that live, if that makes sense.
What was the subject they was talking about?
Actual.
Oh no, you wouldn't do that, would you?
Woman saying that her husband shoved a half glass up and on and put a torch up there to have a look. Said it looked interesting.
You
and
should
then
come
went
off
for the
if you
back
can't
end.
That's not to be on Pearl's
Yeah.
live, though. Pearl's the biggest fucking wronging on you.
That Tracy's a weird one, isn't it?
Craig, will you come into the box? I really would like a chat with you. I'm
And
not.
the worst bit was, it was 6:30, 7 o'clock in the daytime.
Craig, is
I've
I'll
sent him an invite.
Hello?
Right, is everybody going to let me say what I've got to say?
Oh, fuck off, Craig.
Oh, Corey, get to fuck, man. Honest to God, sir. Right,
Okay,
Corey, you know
okay,
fine well.
Craig.
Corey, you know fine well. I come into your life, Frankie's life, Angie's life, Pearl's life. I don't give a shit about the drama. I don't. I'm on this app to come on and sit and talk to people for my own mental health. That's the only reason. I don't give a fuck about your drama, right? I don't care about it. But see every one of you sitting thinking, my daughter was upstairs last night when I was in that box. She came downstairs, I seen her walking in the hall, and she showed me that her little elf that she just bought and bought clothes for it. And I says to her, do you want to come on and show people your elf? She says yes. So I know what the conversation was going on in that live, so my phone got turned down. I never seen anything. You've all seen my daughter come up and sat and showed her elf, and we had a cheeky wee moment. That was it. She never heard anything. And then once she had finished and I come off the live, because people did say to me that to get her off the live because of screen recorders, she's already on my posts. I've already got stuff on her, right? People can screen record all they fucking want. That's fine. I don't give a shit. People are going to do that no matter what happens on this app. Whether you've got a fucking child on with their face covered or whatever, it's going to happen either or. But that's my decision. I bring up my daughter. I've done nothing wrong with my daughter. She's healthy, kicking, fucking running about daft. Right? So yous all sitting saying that I'm wrong for bringing my daughter home when they were talking about that. Do you really think I'm stupid enough to leave my volume up?
Yeah, Craig, can I just quickly say that, Craig? Craig, can I just quickly say, I mean, I don't agree children should be on this app at all, do you know what I mean? Because it's 18 plus here to go live, and I understand you turn your volume down, I get that. But for you to say that you don't care about people screen recording your child, you know, that there is, you know, that's you not being...
Angie, but you forget... People can go onto your public profiles, like all this doxing stuff with Avocado and all this stuff kicking about. People can go onto my Facebook and find pictures of my daughter. I can't stop that. That's the world we live in. It doesn't matter if anybody else brings in their kids.
Craig, you can stop that from happening and put your Facebook on private.
No, because I like to show my daughter. I don't care. I like to show my daughter because my daughter has nothing in this world. So why should I not make my daughter feel good by just somebody coming in and giving a re-comment?
Craig, I'm coming from a very calm place, but I just want you to know there are very strange people on this app, okay? Like fucking disturbed people. And, you know, obviously your daughter is the light of your life. You shouldn't be opening her up to people, you know, that could screen record her, could fucking, you know what I mean? There's just such weirdos on the internet now. And that's all we're saying, that maybe she shouldn't have been on, you know, you have to be 18 plus. There's weirdos out there, Craig. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying.
Right, that's fine. Have your opinion, but I still bring up my daughter and get to make the decisions what I do with my daughter.
Right, can I just quickly say, because I've got a message from a friend of mine, to say that your child did hear everything and that you're lying.
How do you know that? I sit in my house myself, so you actually sat in my living room with me and watched me fucking turn up my volume to let my daughter hear it. Yes, I went back on it and say stuff because I could hear it. My daughter couldn't hear it. So say what you all want. Go about the app. Slate me. Do what you want. I didn't want involved in this shit, Angie. Right? But the fact is, honest to God, you sat there last night. We were all having a nice wee live, relaxing, chilling, and you poked the bear. I didn't believe in what Frankie done and what he said or whatever like that. But you can't go about just sitting there poking bears and no expect.
They were talking about Angie first, though.
I would say, Craig, to be fair though, Tracy, if she knows there's a child present, you know,
Tracy didn't know there was a child present. She was sitting talking a load of shit and I turned the volume down. I could barely hear it. So I went on and I said a couple of things. That was it.
Your daughter was on screen. She did know.
Oh, I'm away because I can't even bother with your comments. Call me a wrong and do what you want. I couldn't really care.
Well, I don't understand. If his daughter was in the room and he heard what was said, then how couldn't his daughter?
Yeah. And his daughter was on screen, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, then how did Tracy did know she was in the room then?
But he said
why is he looking for
and came back on and made a comment. Well, if he heard it, came back on, well, he must have been loud enough for him to hear.
Maybe he made a mistake, do you know what I mean? And didn't really kind of, I don't know, do you know what I mean?
He said as his daughter walked in, he turned the volume down.
Yeah.
But then she just had a little moment on the screen.
But then if he had that little moment, I think Tracy should have discontinued that conversation, do you know what I mean? To see who was seeing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see it, so I don't really know exactly what happened, you know?
Regardless of whatever, you turned it down. That was an inappropriate time to bring your child onto the live. Exactly.
Let's not forget Tracy, it is a thing plus that, for Tracy to say so vile in that way about a Coke bottle, that is kind of weird, you know, to be saying that.
Well, I think everyone should be aware that there's absolute fucking weirdos, you know, on the internet, and everyone needs to be careful with their kids and their kids' images. Do you know what I mean? Like there's scary people out there, and I think that goes for everyone, not just Craig.
Well, I think Craig needs to look at the comments because somebody has already set an account
called
Yeah,
I'm
Tracy
Craig's
is the wrong, and
daughter.
it was 6:30, 7 o'clock of the night time when kids are still on the app. She should not be talking like that. Vile. Needs a check-in, she does. Red flags all over.
Well, Minty the pig has put up, I'm Craig's daughter. So already people are trying to be his daughter. It's wrong.
See? There it is. There it is, straight away.
Oh no, that's wrong. The pig's
What's happened?
There's an account with his kid and his profile picture. His
This
kid.
is exactly what we were trying to say to you. People screen record. And yes, it is wrong. People taking screenshots of kids. Definitely wrong. But there's weirdos on this app. You'll never stop that. And I hear parents say, "Can we block that account, please?" We hear people say, "But that's not. Why can't I show my child and be proud?" Because you just can't. Because you don't know who's watching.
You're protecting your child by not showing them.
They're big blocked. Someone has put, you've highlighted it. No, we haven't highlighted it because they took a screenshot of her. They took the screenshot. They saw her live. Do you know what I mean?
Tommy wants to box Angie.
Guys, we're not talking about his child, we're talking about parenting. What I'm saying is don't put your kid on TikTok because people screen record, screenshot, do all those kind of things. And don't put your kid in an adult conversation when you're talking about Coke bottles. Yeah, we have a right to say it. Should we just dismiss it and not talk about it because you're saying don't talk about his kid? We're not talking about his kid, we're talking about those parenting. And I'm just saying for giving him advice, don't put his kid on TikTok again.
And he was the aggressive one, to be honest.
I was talking about a Coke glass and everyone into detail that they got a torch and put it up with the JJ. They did a...
Jesus Christ.
Is
that why her name is Half Pint Tracy?
Must be bucket list Tracy.
What, Corey?
Hi, can I just say that I just watched the video on a different platform and Pearl and whoever else was in the boxes were actually asking her questions after it, like, what else have you used and have you tried this and have you tried that? So for them to sit there knowing that there was a child there as well and continue on the conversation, I think is rather disgusting.
That's exactly what I'm saying, they should have continued it.
Yeah, she did. And like they were asking her like about cricket bats and wine bottles and stuff like that, you know. So I think that should be like brought up like with Pearl, because why would she do that? She obviously knew that child was there.
I just want to reiterate, you know, for child safety, parents shouldn't really, it's up to them to be responsible, that they shouldn't have their kids' pictures in anything on apps, Facebook, anything like that.
Just
There
like,
is
you know,
so many
also
weirdos
and
out
to
there.
sit there and say, well, people dox things, you know, it's just the way it is. No, it's not the way it is. Go and put your Facebook on private then. If you know about people doxing, go and do it. If you've got your child.
Why was he so defensive? I was only advising him about the freaks that are on the internet. Like, I mean, it's not that hard to protect your child's image. That's all.
Well, less than 12 hours later, his daughter's screenshot and on TikTok already. And that's less than 12 hours after he put it on there.
That's awful. That's awful.
And if somebody's gone to that, well, how does he know other people haven't screenshot and use it for disgusting things?
Exactly what I was trying to say, Nikki.
And before Corby put a nice lolly up and Pearl was like, don't put that on, my grandkids will be watching. So what about her talking, Pearl?
But you are,
And your
I mean,
kids being in the room next door with your thin walls.
so this person that's already done a screen recording or whoever and now's got so-and-so's daughter up, the thing is, that can be, you know, who else can have that image? And where is that image going to go? You don't know. That's the problem.
Angie, sorry, somebody said, Lala Lemon, you're aware Angie boxed them freaks, no contact coach. What does that mean?
Oh, don't even bother, just ignore it. This is she was in an article once and I saw her, she was in someone's box and she was being interviewed. She was also on Only Tony Official's live, which they forget to mention, right? She was also on his live, but they want to just call me out for it. It wasn't about giving her a platform because you can't give a peddler a platform, right? But she was in an article for going with a 15-year-old or something like that. I'm not going to go into it. So she was being interviewed by this person, and the host kept talking over her, right? And I wanted to hear her.
Just shouting at her, wasn't they?
I wanted to hear her answers, her explanations, because she was just you know, and that was basically it. People saying, "I'll get her in your platform." So I got her in to ask her questions about the article, what happened, and you know, she really just made her, you know, as she's a wrong un, and you know, the more she spoke, the more people realised she was a wrong un. If people want to, it's not giving her a platform, because if it's giving her a platform, people want to follow her. That goes to show the people that are following her, wanting to support her. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I said, Tony also had her on his platform to interview her. You know, but people made it more than what it was. You know what I mean? And
Well, I
you
mean,
know,
there's documentaries out there, Angie. Like, I mean, I haven't. Do you know when you're flicking on
Creating more
TikTok?
understanding.
You know, when you're flicking on TikTok, kind of clips of documentaries come up. Like there was this woman, she was interviewing an actual convicted peddler, and she actually asked him, what are things that would make you more likely to abuse a child? So he was actually given information that would make parents more aware of what they do. Do you know what I mean? So there are some educational ways. You know, do you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah. But people forget that Tony, and I like Tony, he's a friend of mine, you know, that he also, you know, not for that way, he wanted to interview her himself as well. Put one of her, you know, I think he laid into her and that, you know, and that's all it was. But people make it more than what it was, and to say that I supported her. I even got someone saying that I told people to follow her. That is not true. That is 100% not true. That is definitely 100% a lie.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
It was bullshit, wasn't it, Linz?
Yeah, exactly.
And they can't really talk on that because P boxed Deidre.
But the thing is, Angie, like, it was
People wanted
like,
to know why I didn't probably lay into her and shout at her, call her beast and all this, because you're not going to get the answers you want.
Yeah.
Then you're the police when they have an interview. They don't go start shaking the woman and calling her names. No, you're not going to get the answers. Do you know what I mean? And I was so mad when I saw her in someone's live and she was lying. You know, when she was this woman was interviewing her, the host kept talking over. I couldn't hear her answers, and she was sitting there lying. So people were saying, "Get her in my platform and interview her." So that's what it was. It wasn't giving a pedlo a platform. If you're giving a pedlo a platform, it goes to show that the people that are wanting to support her and follow her.
Yeah.
to be honest, Angie, that no contact coach, she like exposed herself more like on your platform, like of how much of a wrong she was, because she just basically like, she's such a narcissist, and like she was basically trying to be in the 15-year-old.
Yeah, the more someone speaks, the more they bloody criminalise themselves, and that's all it was. It was, you know, because she was lying on someone's platform. Because I've read the article.
It creates an awareness as well.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, it's educational.
Yeah.
Can I just say something? Can I just make a statement? Anybody's child that is using any form of app, okay, the parents need to be checking their devices regularly, because it's extremely important. I just wanted to say that because there's so many weirdos out there that come in and even pretend to be children. You know, they need to be checking their children's app, devices all the time, because people could be coming in as children, pretending to be children, but actually then they start grooming.
That page is back in. That page, that little girl is on the profile picture.
No, that's the second. I've blocked 2 of them already. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I've blocked it. I've got it. That's the 3rd account I've blocked now. See, Craig, this is what happens, unfortunately. But we've blocked all 3 of them.
You're only looking out for his daughter.
That's all. He was very angry with us, you know.
It's probably took it the wrong way, because there's this side and that side, and you know.
It's not about side straight talker.
I know, but he's probably done it. He's probably took it that way because there's sides, isn't there, so to speak. So maybe he's took it. You know.
Am I all right butting in and saying something quick, girls? I've only got about 10 minutes. I've had to come up in the boxes. I'm an ex-decoy. And if this man knew what these people go to get to kids, he would not have her anywhere near the internet. One of my cases lasted a whole year. I ended up having a nervous breakdown. The guy was also talking to 5 other girls on my team, and we knew that he was going to get closer to real kids. If you look at how many teams are out there and he's talking to 5 in one team, at the same time on the night he was talking to us, one person he was exiting, one person he was nasty with, one person he was being manipulative with. Do you know what I mean? It took us a year to get him. And we caught him
at what they do,
because of
aren't they?
the reflection in his sunglasses showed that his wife was in a wheelchair. and we could track her, and we got him down, and we got him nicked. But this man was prolific. He was horrific, and it's not just him. I think in the time I was doing it, I got about 6 of them, and every time you go near these people, it takes some of your soul. But I did it because I had to do it. And if the whole thing on life is telling people, do not have your kids on the internet. Do not do it. If they've got devices, you make sure that they're locked down. You check them every night. In fact, go on the device with your child so you know what they're doing. They can't afford to be. They are so sneaky, and they're trying. They can do anything. These people. The more you try to catch them, the worse they get.
Breakdown.
I follow a lot of hunting teams, and I know some ex-decoys, and I think I might know who you're actually talking about. So, yeah, 100%. And anybody that can actually be a decoy, honestly, there's a lot of people that can't do it. You've got, you know, the hunting teams that go out and actually confront them, but it's actually the decoys. Actually,
I couldn't do it. This guy was relentless. It was all night, all day, all morning. Do you know what I mean? You never got a moment's.
They're master manipulators, aren't they, Nikki?
Yeah.
They are. They're disgusting. They're back in you again.
Excuse me, Angie. A comment says that Craig's crying in a box is in bits. I don't know what box.
Ah, no, like.
That ain't Angie's fault, though. You should think about what he's doing.
Can I also tell you something else?
I'm not saying it is. We are having those accounts coming in.
Decoy. When you were decoy, you were given a photograph of someone that's older now, like an adult, yeah? I was given my decoy photograph, which I used for a year, until I found out my decoy picture was a live photograph of someone exactly that age. It was of the exact child, and it had been given to me by mistake. And I'd been there a year using a real child photograph, and I left.
Oh, dear.
I had a breakdown about it, and it kills me now. Do you know what I mean? It was all sorted out. It was all dealt with correctly and everything like that. It being the family had actually consented it. The child had, because she wasn't like a young child. She was a late teen child. Do you know what I mean? Talking 18, but I still think that's a child in my eyes. Do you know what I mean? So she'd been 17 when it had started, when the photo had been taken. But it kills me, the fact that happened, because what if it had happened about a younger child?
There was
I
know somebody who works in the police, and they look at the photographs, which must be terrible. Anyway, they said they come across a load of photographs, and in one of these photographs, it was just a field, and they thought, why has it got a photograph of a field? Anyway, they looked closely and zoomed in and everything, and in the corner of this field was a child. And you know, because it's not all about unclothed, it's about children in general. It's I've had to, on Facebook, I've had to sometimes inbox people and say, get your kid off you know, the kid's in a bath, can't see anything.
Oh my God.
I don't even agree with nappy adverts.
No. It is so scary though, isn't it? Because there's ways of telling where children are as well from photographs, and you know, like they've got codes on photographs. What the hell's all that about? It's, you know, I don't understand that, but it's something you can find. It's like one of the apps had your actual direct location on it. It was one of the guys I caught was through Pokemon Go. That was a good one. But yeah, it's a horrible world, and just don't risk your kids. The worst thing that you could think could ever happen to your child can happen. It's not happening to just somebody else. It could happen to you. And you really need to just lock them down. And every kid's going to be a little shit when they're a teenager and try and run out. Don't let them.
Yeah, and kids like their own space in bedrooms and stuff. This is the problem, isn't it? And they like to be in the bedrooms and have their own space and stuff. But the problem with that is you don't know what they're doing. It's not their fault. You know,
we can all try and be friends with our kids, but they can all do something stupid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jack is looking for you.
Yeah, saying somebody's trying to report us, by the way.
Do you want us to jump out, Angie?
No, it's fine.
One keeps reporting is Tracy, thinking that it's okay to talk like that on this app.
Yeah, AB is trying to report. You know, it's trying to do everything. Every time I do a live, right, or do a FYP, whatever it may be, right, so this down. you know, every time I do that, it's like he has to have the content afterwards. Oh, let's get that person in, let's give him in the box, let's give him in my box. And all he's interested in is the views. That's all he's interested in.
Yeah, like an after show.
Angie, we're only
the views. Let's get Craig in our box. Go and get your own content, mate. Go and get your own content, because that's all he sees it as is content.
We're only trying to bring awareness of regarding the subject of how serious and dangerous it is, basically.
Yeah.
And people say
Also, the thing to bring to your mind as well, girls, is there's ladies out there that have got children that are using their own children's photographs to do this on their own, unaware of half of the facts and half of the things that are, you know what I mean, that they should be doing to get the person arrested, but they're doing things their own way. The people are getting off and they're using their own children's photographs.
No, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Can I just say something, please? So, Pearl, as the host of that, should have removed that Tracy straight away. Pearl says that her grandchildren watch her and other people's children watch them. She should have shut her down straight away and kicked her out. That part. It's disgusting.
Yeah, so how can they even back Craig or this Tracy? Do you get what I'm saying? And, you know, they'll always go the opposites to what I'm saying. If I actually
Even pay for letting it all go on a live.
Yeah?
Shah saying she
Even
did.
pay for letting it all go on a live.
Exactly. And Shah saying she did. Well, how come afterwards I was asking her questions about it? That's just as vile. She should have been in the box as soon as that mouth opened, was talking like that.
Yeah, and someone did say to me he didn't have his volume down because he was actually shaking his head like that kind of thing, and he was actually listening to what was being said. And guys, for some people saying stop talking about children, I heard someone say stop talking about kids. You're not talking directly about kids. I think it's important, like Mum Nikki, what you do, right, is great. It's protecting children, and I think it is something important to talk about.
I wouldn't ever do it again. I did it for. It's just over a year, and it just took too much of my soul, and it was starting to really affect me. You know what I mean? You can't do that job for long. They say there's about 2 or 3 good hunts in a decoy. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not being funny. If people do it for longer than that, another thing I didn't like about it as well was some people were into it a little bit too much. You've got to watch the people that are decoying as well.
Yeah.
They were playing with their food. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't like that. They were taking too much pleasure from doing it. There's no pleasure from that job.
No,
you go to sleep
yeah.
crying. You don't go to
actually,
sleep telling your friend what you've just talked about with a paedophile.
There's actually a few members in the hunting team that have actually been caught being peddlers themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go now, girls, before I get emotional, but great on what you're doing, Angie. I love you a bit. You sent me mad one day, but then I love you the next.
of the AB one that someone sent me, and I want to play this.
I'm going to jump down now, guys. I'm going to jump in red, and I'll be firing straight back up after. If you think it's acceptable to making fucking accounts of his children up now, right, I'm going to tell you now, go on and alive yourself happily, and do it fast as well, because you're not good to anyone. You sick individuals. I'll be back, guys.
Go on and alive yourself. What a bloody thing to say. All you was trying to say to
I'm not
Craig.
doing it now. Oh, I said I'd do it after. You could have done it yourself. Well, then you could have done it. I said to you, I will do it after I come off live. Right? That's fine. I'm on my thingy bob anyway. There's no room to talk. Exactly. And what he's doing, AB, is actually supporting this guy. You know, and then listen, maybe it was a mistake and he shouldn't have done what he done, right, and put his child on live, okay? 100%. However, why would you actually back someone and say, well, he didn't do anything wrong? What, you know, it's honestly, my mind does. And, you know, no one should be taking screenshots of children. Do you get what I'm saying? But for him to say to go on a live and all this, well, I don't know.
But he should know, for one, of what he said come out of his mouth and the hate he got. Well, he deserved it, to be honest. But they all need to check their own selves. They're going at you, Angie, all the time. But Pel's got somebody in there that's talking like that, where kids are. It's fucking disgusting.
The only thing, though, AB and the rest of them should be talking about their discussion about what Tracy said on live. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't you think
No, they'll not talk about it though.
No, no. Because, and if I actually supported Craig, they'd go the other way.
They'll think the opposite way, you know what I mean?
He didn't say it bad to him, Ange. All he said was just be careful of putting her on here.
Even Lala Lemon tried talking to him calmly.
Exactly.
Morning, guys.
I mean, nobody was like attacking him. We were just saying, like, just be careful because like shit happens on here. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, we've brought awareness around the subject. You know, it's up to him how he wants to parent. But at least we've brought awareness around the subject. So, you know.
Morning, guys.
Is Angie froze or is it just me?
Yeah, she's froze.
Oh, she froze. She freezes in the most funniest ways. I'm going to screenshot that and send her. And your screen froze there. It was really funny. I'm going to send you a screenshot of it.
I'm here.
You look shocked.
No, it just froze on my face.
I just got three things to say. Number one, yeah, I think AB's behaviour is rubbing off on Frankie rapidly. Number two, I will never look at a pint glass or a Pepsi glass or a Coca-Cola glass ever again.
Yeah.
And number three, that Romany and Proud lady is in a box, and she was being slated for what she done to Angie in relation to the situation. I won't go over it.
So she's in a box?
Yeah, she's in a box, and people are basically saying she has no right to speak on parenting when she was on a live with P mocking your SH by using the tomato sauce.
Oh, she's on about Donna Marie, Angie.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
She's just a wronging in herself.
Exactly.
But other than that, I hope everyone is okay. I'm snowed in at the moment. Well, not snowed in, but it's snowing quite heavily in Bedfordshire.
It is here in Derbyshire.
It was here, but it's safe there.
It will rain and it will just take it all away anyway.
Yeah. Who else is in the box? Nobody else is.
I'm going to drop down, Angie, be in the comments.
All right then, Nikki.
All right, bye.
Yeah.
What a Lala.
The thing is, right, with this guy that said that he does, he's talking about evil avocado doxing, and there's, nothing you can do. We can put your Facebook on private. And now someone has taken a screenshot of his kid, right? But he did say, come on here and say he didn't care. Am I missing something? Did he not just say that if people take screenshots, they take screenshots? So he did actually see that come out of his mouth. But
yeah, he said he didn't care about her being on the screen because she's already on his TikTok anyway.
That's exactly what he said. He's already on his TikTok, so he's not really bothered. But I'm not saying it's right. That's, people that take screenshots is weird. But actually, absolutely weird. But this is what we were trying to say. This is what happened. This is what can happen. Putting your kid, what's that?
Social media is a scary place, man. You don't know who the people that you are.
The whole internet's a scary place.
Could be a wrong one. And you giving them access to your pictures. My friend, she had a baby, and she basically made a TikTok account for her child, and some creep was taking pictures of her baby off her profile, and made a profile of there. And was claiming the baby as hers.
Really?
Oh my God.
Wow. Bloody hell. And he comes on here and has a session. She locks him down.
Is that man okay? Is that man okay?
Who, Craig?
Yeah.
I don't think he was even in a box, I didn't see him.
Somebody said he was very upset.
He was in AB's box, but when I checked, he wasn't crying, he was just explaining the situation.
Yeah, but I hope he doesn't think we all came for him, because we were very, very calm.
Yeah, but regardless, he did say that he doesn't, he's got his kids on his video, so he didn't really care if someone took a screenshot, came out of his mouth.
I was crying.
Crying, people are saying, Angie.
Yeah, well, you know, he done that to himself.
He's probably insulting bringing his daughter up, and he probably takes great pride in her as come, and it's probably hard for him to take on board somebody insulting him. He's probably took it as an insult instead of.
But the thing is,
instead of advice.
He kept on defending him, like he kept on defending and deflecting rather than just saying, yeah, I shouldn't have put her on, like, yeah, fair enough. Do you know what I mean?
Take the matter up with Tracy.
But I did agree with Lala. We weren't trying. I mean, Lala and I certainly. I'm not saying everybody else was, but weren't trying to shame him. I think it's more about the awareness.
Yeah.
That we were more concerned about of the awareness of how dangerous
So
it
has
can.
any one of them has said about what Tracy has said about what her this Coke bottle? I mean, has anyone actually brought that up, saying, well, she should have discontinued the conversation when she saw children on the live?
I'm not sure.
Exactly. You know
Like,
what
I mean, the point I was trying to get across, Angie, it doesn't matter whose child, it could be my worst enemy's child. Every child deserves to be safeguarded and protected. That's all I was trying to say. It doesn't matter if you're my worst enemy. Please just protect your child. Don't post them on the internet. It's too dangerous. It's way too dangerous. Thank you, Capiche. You don't have to do that, though.
It could be grieving because somebody's just put. He lost his wife and he also lost his father. He could still be grieving, and he's took it. He's trying his hardest with his daughter, and I think he's just took it the wrong way, hasn't he?
Yeah. Wasn't he the same one that wanted to come on Angie's platform and talk about men's mental health as well?
Oh, I don't know.
He wanted to have a discussion. He wanted Angie to do a discussion.
Yeah. Somebody's put. Yeah, he's grieving.
I just don't want him to be upset.
No.
I really don't. You know, it was the awareness thing that I was more concerned about, and it was just also getting the awareness out that everybody that's got a child and they're on any form of that, you shouldn't have pictures up at all. And also,
well, because she never told her to stop. She told her to carry on because she was asking her all questions and running polls on it.
Dar, stop being so aggressive in the comments. You're like, Jesus, people just don't get where we're coming from at all. But Shar is kicking up murder in the comments.
If you're listening, Craig, none of it was meant to get at you. Nobody's pulling you down as a parent. Nobody's insulting you. They're just trying to give you advice. They're just trying to.
I call it constructive
constructive criticism. Yeah, it's
right.
not. Nobody's trying to upset you or judging you. Even they're just trying to tell you that it's a dangerous place. That's all, Craig. Don't take it the wrong way if you're listening.
It was just naivety on his behalf, I think, but maybe he's learned now and he won't make that mistake again. Do you know?
Yeah, everybody's being kind, Craig. Nobody's being horrible to you. No malice is meant, Craig.
No.
I did have said it was disgusting letting a child listen to what that lady was saying, and it was disgusting having your grandchildren in the room next door that are thin as anything, letting your grandchildren listen to it. Because normally she'll say, oh, you can't say that on my live. My grandkids could be watching, so why is she letting her run her mouth like that for about what she was talking about? It was disgusting.
Not only that, she went into detail of it as well with the cricket bat handle. Oh, God.
Yeah. I didn't actually see it, but.
Awful.
Crazy.
Bad days. What's your issue with me? What is your issue with me?
Hey, Joe.
And it was 6:30, 7 o'clock on the night time, which is even worse because kids are still awake and watching.
Yeah.
I think,
and she had the big screen going into detail.
And she didn't even have no trigger warnings up or anything like that.
What live is Craig in? I'd really like to go in and have a chat with him.
You don't. You wouldn't want to.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Craig, I wish you'd come back and let us explain it. Once said in malice. Nothing's been said in malice. Nobody hates you or anything. Nobody's judging you. We're just like saying you have to be careful. That's all, Craig. Please don't take it the wrong way.
No, that's sure. She's a flip-flop anyway. She's from Pays Live.
Oh, okay. But they're making it out to be something it's not, Linz. That's what I don't like. Do you know what I mean? Call us out if we're being dickheads, but we're not.
Yeah, people are forgetting what was mentioned. Those discussing things about Coke Bowl. People have not mentioned this. Do you know what I mean? So don't sit there and say that we can't have our opinion because this is just more of a personal vendetta against us. You know what I mean?